morning and happy everyone. Into week 4. Welcome to another episode of Fantasy Focus brought to you by the Original Shooters and Monkey Knife Fight. I'm Sam Holt, joined as always by the entire crew on Sunday mornings. We've got Levy, we've got Tater, we've got Bucks. Guys, how are you? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for the maybes that happen in week 4 now?
I welcome chaos, Sam.
It is chaos. It is so much chaos. Bucks, you have a very serious look on your face, and I need to know why.
I've been in my laboratory now since Tuesday when the news of COVID striking teams in the NFL hit. I've since been taking notes furiously and hanging them on my wall, as you can clearly see behind me. I haven't left this place in quite some time. It's dark. It's scary. It's week 4 of the NFL, but I'm ready for it.
Glad to hear that you're ready for it. Tater, how are you this morning?
I'm not quite as prepared as Bucks. That's for damn sure. I mean, look at all the notes on his wall in the background.
Yeah, he's a mastermind over there. He's figuring stuff out. Guys, if you're tuning in to us, please go ahead and throw the comments in there. If with any week 4 questions, we are here to wholly answer your questions today with your start sits. As we look through inactives, please jump those comments in and we will get to everyone's issues. I think that the one thing that we're all talking about right now off the air and going into this morning is, will the Chiefs game get postponed? But it looks like it may still start on Monday. Levy, what do you think?
It's just the Chiefs. It's the NFL's baby. I think they're going to figure out a way for that to happen this week. But it seems like it's an isolated incident with Cam, so that's good. I saw this morning that there was all negative tests for the last 2 days for the Pats besides Cam, so that's encouraging. But I think depending on what your league is doing, it's going to be interesting today, because ultimately, if they don't tell us for sure that the game is going to be on Monday or Tuesday, and you don't have some sort of replacement player, which I am not for, then you basically have to make a decision. Are you going to start Minshew, or are you going to start Patrick Mahomes and roll the dice? It's a mess out here.
It is quite the mess out here. I mean, that is one of the main questions that we get today, is whether or not you have confidence in starting your Chiefs players today, because if it gets pushed and you're still going to put them in your start and then other players play, you can't swap them out later. So, I mean, I know that Levy, you're playing in almost every single format because you have 1,000 leagues that you're in, but Tay's prepping your leagues for today.
I mean, it depends on if your league goes by that wacky ass rule that you can just call your replacement. I think that you really shouldn't open Pandora's box. And if you get screwed and you have to figure it out for a week, then you get screwed and you take the chance of, not having a Chiefs-Pats game. If you want to start Patrick Mahomes on Tuesday Night Football, if that's what ends up being the case, then you take that risk. But when you start saying, oh, we'll just call your replacement, that seems like some shady shit can kind of go down. Then it's hard to track points, and all kinds of, it has this domino effect that later in the season can be a complete pain in the ass when you get towards the playoffs, when something like this can easily happen again.
Part of my thinking here is that fantasy football in its purest form is simple enough for any casual football fan to play a part in it. All this does for me is turn this into some convoluted now kind of atmosphere where you have to, as a player, take into account so many different factors. The live matchup score is not live because we really don't know it. For me, I'm with Levy. I think it's easiest to just say, look, every fantasy player is going to deal with a week or 2 or maybe 3, who knows, of this insanity. So the work that's going to throw on commissioners is far over the top. I commission one league, and the notes behind me are because of that. I've been punching all the calculations. It's been a rough and rocky road. I've also 8.5 gallon of rocky road during that time. I do have a freezer down here, but no fridge. It's quite an anomaly. You really got to time the beers out.
I'm really glad that you at least are getting some form of calorie intake.
Yeah, I just think it's rough. I think for me, everybody's going to be impacted. So you just deal with it, and you don't leave all these doors swinging wide open into the witch's wardrobe and whatnot.
Really quickly before we jump into all these questions, guys, we are going to start going into these right now, but I just want to make sure that we answer this question first, right? Ocean says there's no news of Saints game getting canceled, right? And there was a notification this morning saying that the Saints game will be played after the New Orleans player that had tested positive came back negative for COVID. So that game will be played as of 1 hour ago. That announcement was made. So with that, should we just jump into some comments?
Yeah, let's do it. I was nervous about that this morning, though, until they announced that the second test was negative, thankfully.
Yes.
That would have been an absolute shit show.
Mess. What, a quarter of the league's games are just not going to be played, and we have to deal with the ramifications. Obviously, this is an ongoing thing, but we need to hop into these listener questions here because it's the only thing that's going to keep me moving.
Yes.
Right. Verified Moo. I have Julio. Only available fill-ins if he misses would be Zacchaeus, Darius Shepard, and Malik Taylor.
I mean, for depth knowledge there, I would have to swing it to Tater.
What do we do? Wait. Let's do this again. I heard Malik Taylor.
Yeah, it's deep. Verified Moo is in some trouble here if Julio doesn't go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
His options are slim pickings.
Definitely a little bit hard. I'm going to go Zacchaeus. That's not the situation you want to be in, though, there, pal. It's a tough one. I feel for you.
No, for sure. I mean, it looks like Julio is going to play, but again, Julio played when he was still lingering on this injury. Is he just going to be a decoy? It's hard to really know how good to go he is for this week.
I'd take my chances with Julio in that scenario.
Yeah, just roll the dice there. It's just better luck.
Might as well.
Ride Ocean. What's up, buddy? Hollywood or John Brown in PPR? Sam, who you got here?
I would never want to go against a Bills player in front of Bucks.
You can do it. I
can. I know.
I'm also very much just a thought leader, so I want to make sure that I take in account everybody's opinion.
Sure. I think I'm going to go with Hollywood this week. I like the matchup against the Washington football team. I think it's also a good matchup of Bills against Raiders, but I think for me, I'm just going to go. I'm going to go Hollywood this week. I want to see something crazy from him today.
Tater?
It's about time that we get some Hollywood Brown. He's been off to a little bit of a slow start after a good week one. So hopefully it was just a weird week, one where the Ravens got blitzed. They didn't show up. Hopefully it's a bounce back game. I'm going to go with Hollywood Brown.
I'll say Hollywood. If you go back, you can watch our Bills Raiders Monkey Knife Fight video that we recorded yesterday. I kind of went into the emergence of Cole Beasley and just how long he's getting. I think he's the second highest in his routes run average to DK Metcalf in the league. So Cole Beasley's now playing a factor deep down the middle. And for me, I'm fading John Brown a little bit. He could easily pop off, and he's still been a great fantasy value player. But upside-wise, I'm going Hollywood here.
Yeah, I'm going Hollywood as well. Clean sweep to start the morning off. Love to see it. We are in sync this morning.
Let's go.
Also needs a tight end streamer with Jonnu out. Graham, Cox, or Schultz in a PPR. Tater, who you got here?
Give me Dalton Schultz. I like what I've seen from him the first 2 weeks since he's taken over as the starter. I don't want to overthink it, and that's what my gut tells me, even though I'm intrigued with potentially Jimmy Graham and Nick Foles under center. But I'll roll with Dalton Schultz. I like what I've seen from him so far.
Schultzy.
I guess my concern there is there's a lot of weapons, right, in Dallas. So
Mo Alley Cox has been great, though. He really has been. And last week, Jack Doyle was active.
Right.
So it's actually very hard to sit Mo Alley Cox, but that's a mouthful every time you say it, too. But actually, there's a bad joke there. But anyway, I'm going with Dalton Schultz.
Move past it.
Move past it.
Yeah, move past it.
Sam, what are you gonna do here?
Well, I mean, I can't move past it. I mean, I think Schultz is a good option. I am intrigued by Graham, though. He did just have such an amazing week, and with Foles in the lineup there to start, I'm kind of tempted to go Graham, but I think just based on usage, I guess I'd have to go Schultz just for, the security reasons. Schultz had a great game last week as well. He's seeing consistent targets, so I think you like that the most is the consistency. So I would go there.
I've just fallen into the Jimmy Graham trap too many times. Like he's probably going to lay an egg this week. Just
he's gotten us before. I don't want him to get us again.
Right. Yeah, I'll roll with you guys and go Schultz here. Luke, thanks for joining us. McKinnon or Hunt in a half-point PPR and MVS or Marvin Jones. Bucky, you are up first here, buddy.
I'm going Jerick McKinnon, and I'm going to go Marvin Jones. I think Stafford's going to be throwing it around a lot.
Fair. All right. I'm just going to go around the square. I'm going to keep this easy. I'm going to go McKinnon, and I'm actually going to go MVS with no Lazard and a still probably banged up Adams. What about you, Sam?
I like MVS as well. I'm tempted to go Hunt, but okay. So I really like MVS just because based on the usage that Lazard got, we're finally starting to see the makings of an actual wide receiver 2 we can rely on week to week with the Packers. And again, Adams isn't 100%. They haven't come out and said, oh yeah, he's looking great in practice and you've seen all these progressions. It's very slight. So I'm going to go with MVS on him. And then I think I'll go Hunt because I feel like he's going to still see a lot of targets.
Tater.
Give me Jerick McKinnon. Another week without Raheem Mostert and obviously no Tevin Coleman. Give me McKinnon, even though he's dealing with a little bit of a rib injury. I still think he's the focal point of that offense this week. And then give me Marvin Jones. I don't want to trust MVS. There's just something about him, even though he's a former USF Bull, that we've seen this song and dance with him having opportunities and to emerge, and he's come up flat before. I mean, I've loved what I've seen from Lazard. It sucks that he's on the shelf, but I'm not predicting a breakout for MVS. That should have happened a couple of years ago.
Right. I get what you're saying on that for sure. I've been burned by this guy several times.
Yeah, I'm staying away from him. No thanks.
So the house is divided on Jones and MVS, correct? But it sounds like we're going with McKinnon.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we're going with McKinnon.
All right.
We're winning with McKinnon, baby.
Oh my goodness. We're off to a great start.
That one was hard.
Pick 2 here in a half-point PPR. Chark, Moore, Gallup, and Sanders. Sam, what you got?
I think I'm going to go. Moore has been so disappointing, but I feel like it's got to happen. So I'm going to go with Moore. And I'm going back and forth between Chark and Gallup, but I'm going to go Gallup.
Tater?
We saw how much this Jacksonville offense missed DJ Chark last week. So give me DJ Chark for sure. And then of the other option, I don't want to give up on DJ Moore quite yet. I mean, the other option that you mentioned, I mean, Gallup's not a bad player, and Emmanuel Sanders finally looked like he had a week where he still should be in the NFL, but I'm not completely sold that him and Drew Brees have it figured out all of a sudden. So I'm sticking with DJ Moore. I believe in the talent, just a slow start for your boy. So Chark and Moore.
Yep, Chark and Moore for me as well.
Yeah, I'm going to go Chark and Moore. It's Man, it is tempting to play Sanders, though. I mean, and I like Gallup. There's just too many options in that offense for me. It's tempting because Michael Thomas is out again. So,
yeah.
No, I'm staying away from Manny. Anyway,
Right.
I'm just not benching DJ Moore quite yet.
Right. I hear you. Dennis, what's up, buddy? Would you guys play Julio Jones today? Depends on your other options. If your other options are like we saw earlier this morning, I would play Julio. But if you've got a bunch of good options, let us know what you got. Come back in the comments there. All right, let's see. Washnock also needs, in a half-point PPR, 1 running back and 1 wide receiver. David Johnson, Joe Mixon, Henderson, Emmanuel Sanders, or A.J. Green. Tater, what do you got in this scenario?
All right, so the 1 running back, I'm actually not going to sit Darrell Henderson right now. I thought Darrell Henderson played really well against the Buffalo Bills. I thought the last 2 weeks he's established, and no Cam Akers again, so we avoid the dreaded 3-headed monster there in the backfield. So give me Darrell Henderson with how he's playing. And then at wide receiver, A.J. Green. I mean, if I'm going to roll the dice on a veteran wide receiver, I know Green's off to a rough start, but Joe Burrow continues to get better and better and better and more comfortable every single week, and it's just a matter of time before him and A.J. Green really click.
Agreed there. I have Green for the receiver. For me, the having to pick 1 running back out of this, Kyle, is pretty impressive. I think David Johnson should have a coming out party. I'm going Joe Mixon here, though. I'm with you on Henderson. All three of these are strong leans. For me, it's Mixon.
Sam?
I'm going to go Henderson as well. I like the matchup a lot for him this week, and I'm going to go Green as well. Though I'm playing David Johnson if I have him in some of my leagues, but based on your options here, I'm going to steer you the right direction, and I'm going to go be risky on my own team. Not messing with your team today. Got to mess with mine.
Did we ever think in week 4, if given the options of David Johnson, Joe Mixon, and Darrell Henderson, that we would be leaning Darrell Henderson?
Don't you dare speak for me. Absolutely. That's exactly how I thought this would all play out.
I mean, in my diary predicting the future, that's what I have written down for today.
Tate texted me on August the 4th with that exact same scenario.
I'll go AJ Green over Sanders there. Man. And I don't want to divide the house. I do. It's tough for me to bench Mixon, even though I know he's banged up, actually, but he hasn't missed a start in a long time. I'll go Henderson. I will go Henderson here. He's looked really nice. So let's go with Green and Henderson. Even if this game is played, are you starting any Patriots with Hoyer being the starter?
I mean, I'm starting the running backs.
Right. What
starting
do you guys
the running
think?
backs, but
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm not starting the receivers. If I have better options, everything is always underlined. If I have better options, I'm going elsewhere at receiver, but I'm definitely starting the running backs for sure.
Tater?
I feel like Brian Hoyer is Joey Harrington reincarnated. Everywhere he goes, he somehow finds a way to start 1 or 2 games a season. Unbelievable. Now it's because of COVID, so not shocking. But Will Jenkins, to answer your question, no, I'm not starting any Patriots. I'm not super excited about any of these options with Cam on the shelf. Who knows what to expect? Heading into this week, this matchup against the Chiefs, where I think also they're going to be playing from behind. Yeah, so I mean, Edelman's the one guy I'd be willing to start.
Buck.
Hi, Knox.
Don't put that little devil back on camera again, please. Oh my god.
He's so cute. Look at him. He's just
Until he starts
tail.
staring at you. And then how cute does he look when he wants to paw my eyeballs out? I see you.
Bucky, we got a question specifically addressed to Uncle Buck. T. Hig or Murray in the flex, half-point PPR. Got a feeling Murray goes off today.
I'm still going T. Higbee here. T. Higgins? Is this T. Higgins?
T. Higgins.
Yeah, T. Higgins.
Well, I read T. Hig and I think Higbee.
Me too. You got to be careful with that T.
Because our instinct goes Higbee all
I'm
the
going
time.
with Lat Murray over T. Higgins this week, yeah. But I'm going Tyler Higbee over Lat Murray.
I'm actually starting Lat Murray in a league. I hate to say it. I am doing that this week, but I think he scores. He's got a good matchup.
Yep.
Great matchup.
Good morning, Greg.
Good morning, Greg. Thanks for joining.
I like that it's ladies. I was going to say there's no gents here, but plenty of germs in my basement, so I'm good. I said hello to them first thing this morning.
2 flex questions, half-point PPR. Gibson or Devonta Freeman and Emmanuel Sanders or Ayuk? Tater, who you got?
I'll refrain from using the Street Fighter reference. I will go with Ayuk, though. Got him the ball in creative ways. I mean, it's interesting to see, even with Deebo Samuel. I don't know if we've heard yet or not if he's a full go. I thought that I heard that he is because he was fully practicing and stuff of that nature. But also, other running back question, there's no way in hell I'm starting Devonta Freeman until he shows me that he's capable of doing anything that warrants being in my starting lineup. So give me Antonio Gibson.
I'll go with the Ayukin, as Tate would love to have called him. I'll take it from him. Antonio Gibson.
Sam?
I'm going to go with the same there, though. We can't shade the people that have to start Freeman because they have no other options, because there are some people out there that have to start them this week because they have no other options. It's
Same.
I wasn't trying to throw shade at anybody. I
Don't
apologize.
make me feel like bad. It's not my fault. My whole team got COVID and can't play.
Maybe you got Derrick Henry, I'm going to agree. We got another clean sweep here.
Perfect.
Mark, what's up, buddy? Singletary or Mike Davis, Carson or Montgomery, and Tyreek, Marquise, or Randall Cobb. So we got a 3-part question here. Bucky, you are up first. What do you got?
Ooh. I got to go Singletary here. I think they really have to get that run game more involved. Mike Davis with his touch count is something else. That's a good problem to have. I'm going to think that this is the week Singletary gets in that end zone, so I'm going Singletary. Carson or Montgomery. Give me Chris Carson, Tyreek Marquise, or Randall Cobb. Oh, good Lord. The Tyreek thing, the fact that this is the madness that we have to deal with, and even thinking that Tyreek can't possibly score me any points. The notes. I'm going Marquise Brown here. I really don't think they're going to get that game done.
Sam?
I'm going to mirror all of Buck's picks. I'm going to go Singletary, Carson, and Marquise as well. I mean, it sucks to be in limbo on this game, but I would really much rather, get points now, especially knowing that you have a good option with Marquise versus starting him and then missing out and getting a big 0 on my squad this week. So I would go Marquise.
Tater?
I'm going to go with Mike Davis. Bucky, Zach Moss is questionable heading into this week, isn't he? Is he playing? Or
yes, he's questionable. He's got the toe. He's got a bum toe. And I should know, I broke both my toes at age 11 playing WrestleMania off the couch. They suck.
Which wrestler were you, though? Were you the Undertaker?
My goodness.
No, I was the disgusting blob or whatever from Billy Madison.
The revolting
blob. Yes, the revolting blob. Miss Principal Anderson.
Yes. All right, we got to focus. Mike Davis. I'll take Mike Davis. I'll take Montgomery just strictly because Carson's a little bit banged up. That knee makes me a little uneasy, even though the matchup against the Dolphins is quite favorable for the Seahawks. And I'm not taking a chance on getting a 0 or a goose egg in my lineup when you have an option like Hollywood Brown. So Hollywood.
All right, I'm going to go I'll go Hollywood as well. I will go Montgomery over Carson for the reasons Tater stated there. I'm nervous about that sprained knee. And I don't want to go house divided on 2 of these 3. So I will go Singletary over Davis. Those are 2 good options though, Mark. So
great
good luck,
options.
buddy.
Awesome.
You got this, Mark.
Washnock, Gaskin or Monty this week. Sam, who you got in a half-point PPR?
I'm going to go Montgomery this week. I'm more excited that Foles is back in the lineup as a starter. I think that it's going to be much better sledding this week than before. So I'm going to go with there.
Tater?
Oddly enough, that Colts defense is pretty damn good. I actually kind of want to roll with Gaskin. They're going to be playing from behind, and we saw how many snaps and touches he's been getting on a weekly basis. I honestly believe there with the Chicago Bears, with no more Tariq Cohen, we're going to see a little bit more of Cordero Patterson, believe it or not. So, and again, that Colts unit up front has me a little bit. So I'll go ahead and actually roll with Gaskin because I think they're going to be playing from behind. He's probably going to catch 5 or 6 passes.
I'm going Myles Gaskin. I'm starting him where I have him. The utilization percentage of his touches is just insane. And I think they're going to continue to ride that train. Myles Gaskin.
I guess my concern is
huge point total in that game too.
Right. I think it's set on like 54 or something like that.
54 and a half was the last I had.
Right. I like Monty, but Gaskin. Yeah, I'm going to go Gaskin because of the catches. I think he's going to catch 5 or 6 balls again. He's not going to score, though, because, Jordan Howard's going to plod one in from the 2-yard line.
Jordan Howard's stat line this year is 8 carries for 3 yards and 3 tutties. It's awful.
Oh, unbelievable. All right, half-point PPR, Chark, Monty, or Ayuk. Sam, I believe you're up first this time.
I mean, yes, with Chark back, I'm more excited about him being back, so I do like that, but I do like Ayuk as well. I guess I'll go Chark between these 3 for my flex.
Later.
Requisite touches, David Montgomery. Even though DJ Chark's also coming off of a chest injury, and Ayuk, again, we need to get a word on whether or not Deebo Samuel's going to be active and playing. But still, I want to see it another week before I start Ayuk over a running back that is likely to see at least 15 touches.
Yep, D Monty.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Monty just because of the touches here. I always lean running back in that type of scenario. Sitting here with no Julio news, it sucks. Hang tight. We still got plenty of time till kickoff. You're gonna be sweaty palms for the next couple hours here.
I know. I keep doing this.
Let's go grab a Fresca. You'll be good.
Fresca, yes. Shoddy McThoddy. Tater, you're up first. Hunt or Darrell Henderson at flex?
Give me Darrell Henderson. There's no way I'm sitting him right now. No Cam Akers is what made it easily a start for me. So, yeah, Henderson.
Henderson.
Let's go. Washnock has as many teams as I do. Half point PPR, AJ Green, Ingram, or Chark. Bucky.
Interesting. I'm going to go DJ Chark here. He will be the focal point.
I'm also going to go Chark. What about you, Sam?
Chark here as well.
Give me Chark.
This will be the game that Ingram scores 3 touchdowns.
I know. That's the thing that pisses me off.
Whenever we do something like that, he's just going to go off and get like 2 touchdowns, and one of them's going to be running it for like 80 yards.
Happy Sunday. Correct me if I'm wrong here. It's Jaime, right?
Yeah, Jaime.
Okay. But
what about Jamie?
It could be Jamie. I would say Jaime, though. Happy Sunday to you as well. I'd like to know if you prefer Robbie Anderson or John Brown. Bucky.
It's Bob Anderson by a very small fraction.
I'm a Bob Anderson truther, so I'm going Bob Anderson in this scenario.
Yeah, I'll go Bob Anderson as well there.
Tater.
Against this secondary, I mean, I know it was a goose egg that John Brown put up, but the 2 prior weeks he scored. And I get that Robbie Anderson hasn't been all that bad. He's probably the safer play. I'll go with Anderson. God, I want to start John Brown though.
Three-point Bob's been good this year.
He has. I can't justify picking John Brown.
Sergeant Schultz, Greg says.
Oh, Sarge.
What's up, Eric Falla? You trusting Henderson? Also, am I crazy for Logan Thomas play knowing the team will be playing from behind? I'm actually starting Logan Thomas in a couple leagues myself. The targets have been there. And yes, we are trusting Henderson.
Is there a player in the NFL that hasn't cracked your starting lineup yet in a league?
Charlie Batch.
Yeah, Charlie Batch is not in there yet.
Not yet.
Not yet, exactly.
You know what they tell like meddling third string quarterbacks?
What?
Chuck Batch waits for you.
You don't want Chuck Batch to take your job, do you? Get in the damn film room. Anyway. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm definitely fine with Henderson and Darrell Henderson, or Henderson and Thomas this week.
There we go. All right, Daniel, full point PPR. Carson, McKinnon, or Rojo at flex. This one's interesting to me. I forgot who's up first. So, Tate, you're up first.
Rex Quan Joe. Actually, I want to go Rojo because no Fournette. So, I mean, at least you're going to have a clearly defined 2 roles between him and Shady McCoy, and we're going to see probably 15 plus, maybe even 20 plus touches today for Rojo. For that reason, yeah, give me Rojo of these options, believe it or not.
Carson for me.
Yeah, it's got to be Carson for me as well. I mean, I know he was dinged up, but everything was shaping up with him starting today. So I got to go to Carson.
Oh, man, I want to go McKinnon.
Yeah.
Okay. We can each be different.
I know.
Majority wins, and Bucks and I have got Carson.
I just can't believe that's going to be the majority out of these 3.
Rojo, I just don't believe in. I don't know how else to phrase that. I think that LaShawn McCoy has an uptick. I'm just not huge on Rojo. McKinnon, he's got a rib, got a chest.
He didn't even have an injury designation by the end of the week.
He's got a rib. We all got ribs.
He got ribs.
True.
He's got a McRib.
I'm going McKinnon.
2 of these 3 options have been hurt all week. So give me Rojo.
Tate, it's
Fair
close
argument.
to me between Rojo and McKinnon, but I'm going to go McKinnon. I just think he looks great this year. I'm all in on McKinnon. I'm starting Jeff Wilson Jr. in like 5 leagues, by the way.
Can we please just in unison say this username?
Doodle banger.
Doodle banger.
Doodle Banger's been here before.
I like Doodle banger. There you go.
Where's cocaine and waffles when you need them?
Oh,
I
trust
know.
me, he's not up yet, but when he is, he's up.
We started too early for him this morning.
There's never no. Well, that's a lie. We could have started at 3 a.m. and cocaine and waffles would be chilling with us. One man chat.
This one. PPR start 3 out of these 4. David Johnson, Bob Woods, Joe Mixon, and Devin Singletary. Doodle banger is stacked.
That's a lot.
I'm going Bob Woods, Johnson, and Singletary.
Sam?
Yeah, I'm going David Johnson, Bob Woods, and Singletary as well. Mixon's the only guy there that I would definitely bench.
Tater?
Can't believe I'm fading Mixon. There's a part of me that wants, if Zach Moss is healthy, it would actually make me want to give the nod to Joe Mixon over Devin Singletary. But given that I think that either way, Zach Moss is going to be a little bit limited in some capacity, I'm going to roll with everybody. It's a clean sweep.
Yep, clean sweep there. Mikey Valez, what's up?
Mikey.
The Mo Alley Cox, the mouthful of Cox joke. That was from earlier. That was the one that was a mouthful.
Should Debo be used in any scenario from Greg? For me, I'm not starting him until I see it. What do you guys think? Tater, any thoughts on that? I know it's your boy Greg.
If we're talking about if you're in a pinch or a situation where you're kind of like with either the Titans, the Steelers, the Chiefs, whatever, you don't want to take that risk, then I'm willing to throw a dart on Deebo Samuel if he's active. So I'd start him depending on your roster.
All right, Sam, you're up first here. Chris B, full point PPR, pick 2, McKinnon, Hollywood, and CD.
Ooh, I do love CD Lamb. I'm gonna go with McKinnon and Hollywood there instead.
Tater?
Oh, I'm going McKinnon and CD. I can't sit CD right now. Playing too good.
McKinnon and CD.
I'm the deciding factor. It's definitely McKinnon for me. You guys know I love McKinnon. And I will go CD as well. Just the consistency is there.
There you go.
Kenny James, what's up? Stafford or Goff? Tater, who you got?
Oh, a little bit of a saucy one. Give me Staff piece. I like how Stafford looked once he had Kenny Galladay back in the mix.
Bucky?
Better matchup for Stafford. I'm going Stafford.
I will go Stafford.
Lattimore's hurt, by the way. Like Stafford should be able to throw this thing all over the place.
Sam, I know you love some Goff. What do you got here?
I do like Stafford more in this, but I was very pleased to see Goff have a good fantasy day last week. So I'm going to go Stafford though.
It's tricky because that Giants matchup for Goff is also very tasty.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fantastic matchup. Come on. You're starting all your Rams if you've got them.
All right, Bucky, you're up first here. Chris Pasquale, good morning. Would you roll with Ridley or play one of Boyd, Fuller, Lamb, or Gage?
Ridley.
Yeah, I'm going Ridley.
I can't sit Stephon Ridley right now. Not Stephon, Calvin. I always bring up Stephon. Like it's in I just love the name Stephon.
You watched too much Family Matters back in the day.
I still do.
Oh my God. Yeah, I would definitely roll with Ridley as well. And he's not listed as questionable or out, so he's starting. I saw there was a question in the comments saying, do we know if he's starting? He's not listed as out, so that's positive. He's not listed as questionable. His name isn't here.
Right.
Give me Tim Brady.
Give me Tim Brady, please.
All right, Sam. Kenny James wants to know, pick one out of McLaurin, Chark, Sanders, and Gage in a half-point PPR.
It's between Chark and McLaurin for me, but I think I'm going to go Chark. Having him back, they desperately needed him in that offense. I'm going to go Chark.
Tater?
I hate that McLaurin popped up on the injury report this week. I think it was a quad injury, correct?
Yes.
I'd roll with DJ Chark given that information. And it just, whenever I see the name Kenny James, it just makes me want to go Cartman voice and Kenny. Sorry.
I mean, McLaurin is still listed as questionable, but he's expected to play.
I got to go DJ Chark here. How many first names can I invent today?
I don't know. Let's set a record.
I'll try.
You've been in the lab all week underground. So
I'm just is there even a Stephon Ridley? Like, does that person exist? Or did I blend in Calvin and Stephen Ridley, who haunts my dreams to this day?
Maybe.
Wow.
While you're at it, can you find a name for my unborn daughter?
Yes.
Stefani.
Please don't name your daughter Stefani.
Oh
I'll think
man,
about it.
I'm going Chark here as well. I kind of want to go McLaurin because apparently Haskins is on the hot seat out there. He's got to show up today, but they're going to get steamrolled. I got news for you.
Football team.
Maury, half point PPR flex pick 2. Ty, Gaskins, Gage, John Brown, and Greg Ward. Sam, I believe you're up first.
This is tough. Quite a mess of people to pick from here. I guess I'll go Gaskins and John Brown. I guess I would be the ones that I feel safest with. I feel like Hilton's kind of been disappointing me, so I feel like I don't know. I don't feel good about any of these picks. None of this makes me feel good.
I actually have a great feeling on this. I think Tate and I are on the same page. I can just tell by looking at him.
All right, go for it,
Who
guys.
you got?
Me? All right. So this dude's name is Maury. So in true Maury style, T.Y. Hilton, Russell Gage, and John Brown, you are not in my lineup. You guys get it? Like you are not the father?
Yeah, we get it.
All right. You know what?
It's the delivery that was lacking.
Sorry. Haven't had much Maury.
So you
probably.
picked Greg Ward and Gaskins?
Yeah, correct.
I'm going Gage and Gaskins.
Philadelphia's banged up though, that receiving unit.
They are. Greg Ward is literally the only person standing.
I know. But
They signed Hakeem Butler to play tight end. Good Lord.
Which means he's probably going to get 2 touchdowns today.
that was your boy last year, Tate.
I'm definitely going Gaskins. That's an easy one here for me.
Yeah.
I will go with Buck. I'm going Gaskins and Gage with a banged up Ridley and Julio. Let's go. Greg, hello from beautiful Panama City.
G-Man from ESPN Radio.
From
the
my
Coach and
basement
Daughter
to
show.
yours, Greg.
My man.
Tate, this one's for you.
Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Oh, that's the guy right there, Jimmy Davey. I cut a promo on him at a karaoke bar in Chicago.
I have video proof of that somewhere. Let's see. Good morning. Half point PPR. Would you roll with Ridley or plug in one of the following? Boyd, Fuller, or Lamb? Gage is also available. Tater, I know you're going to say Boyd here. Or are you going to roll with Ridley?
I'm rolling with Ridley. There's
All
no
right.
way I can sit the number 1 scoring wide receiver in regardless of format right now. I can't sit him. I'm rolling with Ridley until he fails me.
Bucky?
Ridley, the Riddler.
Yeah, Ridley as well. But if I had to pick between those, I would have gone Lamb.
Okay. Boyd looked really good last week, though, and he's
I'm playing
steadily
Boyd.
gone up.
I'm playing Boyd. If I can't, if Ridley doesn't go or something like that, I'm going with Boyd.
All right, we got Dundee69 joining us on Twitch. We're starting to gain some traction on Twitch.
On the
team.
Twitch.
I love it.
Oh yeah,
Love it.
Dundee 6'9". Welcome.
Love it. For me, I'm gonna jump in first on this one. I don't think I've gone first.
No,
Kareem
you
Hunt.
haven't.
I know. Just passing questions around. I'm gonna go Kareem Hunt over AJ Green. What about you, Sam?
I'm going Kareem Hunt over AJ Green as well.
Tater?
Green.
Kareem.
Ooh.
Make it easy. Thanks for joining, Dundies.
Heck yeah, Dundee 6'9", my guy.
Jaime. Devontae Parker, Bob Anderson, Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, John Brown. I think I'm safe to sit Julio. Okay. Yeah, you got plenty of options there. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, judging by what we know and what we've seen in the past, he's going to try to stay on the field, but you have enough options there to make a good decision.
Kyle, no need to apologize. I just really respect the hustle of all the leagues you play in, buddy.
Yep, that a boy wash knock.
Get after it.
Let's see. Imagine Stidham comes into the game, throws 4 TDs, and he becomes Tom Brady all over again. Oh, yeah. Keep dreaming, Dried Ocean. Kyle Senro, what's up, buddy? Start 2 in a half-point PPR. T. Higgins, Mark Ingram, and Joe Mixon. Tater?
You had to start with me on this one.
Yep.
Damn it. Look, I like what I saw from T. Higgins last week. Seems to be developing a nice rapport, rookie-to-rookie connection there with Joe Burrow. but I'm still going to go with the requisite touches with Mark Ingram and Joe Mixon in a half-point PPR. I just want to see it another week before I start trusting and inserting into my lineup T. Higgins for 2 running backs, one in particular in Mixon that is still getting plenty of volume.
I'm going Higgins and Mixon here. I'm fading Ingram. Tough defensive front he's going up against there. Yeah.
All right. Sam?
I mean,
Chase Young's out today, though, right?
Who's out?
I thought Chase Young was out for Washington.
I think he is. I can double check that. I've got the inactive.
It's all good. Who are you going with, Sam?
I'm going to go Ingram and Mixon as well on the requisite touches.
Yeah, I just feel like this is the game that Ingram just blows up and scores some tutties finally. I'm going to go with the running backs as well. Bucky, exotic. Is it too risky to start CEH? If so, do I start David Johnson or Devontae Parker?
David Johnson. I wouldn't trust on this game taking place, but Levy's big on this train, exotic, that the NFL's darlings, as he calls them, the Chiefs, they won't have anything pushed back. I'm not sure that I believe that. I think they're going to push it back.
It's all a conspiracy.
David Johnson for me.
Sam.
David Johnson as well. Yeah, conspiracy theories aside, I don't know that it's going to happen.
Yeah, I think it's a little too risky to start any Chiefs or Patriots player. I mean, yeah, I know that they came back and said that they tested the rest of the Patriots players and no one came back positive and all that stuff. But I still think if you have other options, why take the risk? Give me David Johnson. Oh,
and Chase Young is out, by the way.
All right, there we go. A little bit softer on the front there. Wait till literally 5 minutes before kickoff to make this decision to see if they make an announcement on the.
Ian Rappaport apparently said something. Thanks to my guy, my Buffalo Bills fan, Dried Ocean.
Just now.
Thank you. What did he say?
Confirm Monday night.
Okay. All right.
So they're playing.
Let's make sure it's not a fake Rappaport here. Okay.
I've gotten fake Rappaport before and fake Sheftied.
Oh, I have.
That
too.
sucks.
I don't have time to look at my phone. We got so many questions in here and so many live viewers. So if you guys are, smash that like button, subscribe button, all that.
Okay, so a minute ago, the tweet was the Chiefs' latest round of point of care COVID tests are clear. One source said with the Patriots also clear. Another indication the game is Monday night.
It's not really confirmation.
That's not really confirmation,
but
that's the plan.
It sounds like we're on the right track per the official rap sheet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as of right now, I'm still going David Johnson over CEH. Sam, Mario wants to know, DeAndre Hopkins didn't practice all week, but hearing he is expected to play, should I trust him or replace with Bob Anderson, half-point PPR? Thanks in advance. Thanks for joining.
I do like the option of Anderson over Hopkins. I never like playing someone that is coming into a game questionable like this. But with Hopkins and the fact that he is just such a crazy, amazing weapon, I think that they'll probably just tape the shit out of his ankle and he'll be good to go. But you do run the risk of him not playing the rest of the second half once they get up ahead. So that didn't really help you. But I'm going to say I'll probably just go ahead and start Hopkins.
Let me cast a lot of doubt and then go ahead and tell you to start that player.
You do that too. Don't even start with me.
Tater?
Oh, don't call me Dan Orlovsky. That's all I asked for. It's me, I'm Mario. That's a terrible Mario impersonation. But D-Hop is my boy, so I'm rolling with D-Hop until he fails me.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't bench him right now. Kyle says, with that wrestling move, Bucky sounds more like the Underbreaker.
I've broken many things.
Another fun fact directed at Bucky, a Bills running back hasn't rushed for a touchdown since week 9 of last year. Wow.
Glad I have a lot of shares of Devin Singletary.
Bills are winning 48-6, so there will be plenty of action for the running backs near the goal line.
Oh, my gosh.
Conservatively.
Feels good to know that. Thanks.
Dennis, no problem. Anytime. That sounds rough, man, last week. Willie Jenkins, full point PPR, MVS, Edelman, or Hilton, or do I start $2 receivers in Evans and Scotty Miller? Ooh, Tater.
Willie Jenkins. All right, so Where do I start? I'm not starting 2 Bucks receivers. I'll definitely start Evans, but Scotty's a little bit banged up. So in that scenario, I'm going to go with Edelman as my other player. If I'm picking 2 here, right? Am I reading this correctly?
Yeah.
Well, you're going, Evans, and then you said you're going Edelman?
Evans and Edelman, yep.
Yeah, Evans and Edelman for me.
So we're banking on this game happening on Monday night.
You're banking on this game happening.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that.
But you're also banking on Brian Hoyer, which I'm not going to bank on. I'm going to go MVS, and I'm going to go Evans there.
I completely forgot about the Patriots not potentially being able to play. Shit.
You have the opportunity to change your mind right now.
Okay, that case, I will go Hilton.
Ooh, Buck, you keeping the same?
No, I'm gonna go Edelman and Evans here.
No, he's right. He's staying the course.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna lean. I'm definitely going Evans. There's zero doubt about that. I will go with Edelman because I don't care. I actually trust Hoyer a little bit. He's just gonna dink and dunk to Edelman all night long on Monday night. Just keep an eye on it.
I think he's going to dink and dunk to the running backs. I don't know that Edelman's going to feast on points this week.
Fight on, Bruce. What's up, buddy? Long-time listener. Quick question. Who do I start in flex? Standard, PPR. Wait, I'm confused.
Standard point per reception league.
Okay. In a standard PPR.
It's a double negative.
Double negative. Cole Beasley, Traquan Smith, or Christian Kirk. Bucky, you're up first on this one. We got a Bill sighting.
Yeah, we do have a Bill sighting here. Traquan.
Sam?
Yeah, I'll go Traquan as well.
Tater?
Boy, what a disappointment Christian Kirk has been. I'm going Traquan Smith.
Yeah, I'll go Traquan as well. Colts D is better than good. Yes, they look really nice.
They
look
really,
good.
really good.
Really, really good.
Really, really good. Is Carolina
really
defense worth a pickup today, or should I go Jacksonville or Houston? Tater, you look confused.
I mean, Robert the Bruce. I don't know if I'm ever starting the Carolina defense this year. Same said for Jacksonville. But Houston doesn't make me feel good either. I mean, I feel like are these the only 3 defenses that are, available on your waiver wire this week? If so,
Throw a dart at a board.
Oh God Almighty. Yeah, I guess I'll go with the Jacksonville.
Yeah, I would go with Jacksonville. I feel like though Burrow is looking better, I mean, they'll probably get at least 2 sacks on him, so at least it'll help.
Yeah, I don't love these options, but I guess I'll go Jacksonville.
I'm not even going to comment.
Fair. Sam.
Oh, it's because I said sack. Yeah. All right.
Would you trade Matthew Stafford or Drew Brees or for Drew Brees?
Oof. That's a weird question. But, I mean, maybe I would just because I feel like Brees has just not looked like himself. I mean, someone needs to give him a Snickers bar because something is just not sitting right. He's just not acting like himself. And, maybe he's just hungry. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go. I would make that trade. I would try and get Stafford. You're going to get a lot more yards out of him than you will Brees.
No, he has Stafford.
Should I trade Stafford for Brees? Oh, I'd rather have Stafford.
I'd rather have Stafford too. Am I crazy?
I'd rather have Stafford. No, I mean, I think what he's banking on is maybe Brees is going to turn around the rest of the season, but I don't know that I have that trust right now. I think that you could make a better trade for a different quarterback to have a fill-in, but I would rather have Stafford.
These like straight up swaps at a position are always kind of weird. In a league, I always like raise an eyebrow when I see a trade like that go down, but. Better days could be ahead for Drew Brees once he gets back the best receiver in the National Football League. So I can understand why you want to go ahead and trade away staff piece. But, honestly, I'm not going to do it because there's no guarantee that Michael Thomas is going to come back and be himself with a high ankle sprain. So for that reason, just roll with Stafford. He's slinging the rock.
I'm not trading for Drew Brees unless I'm trading them like Joe Burrow or something.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I had Stafford as a top 10 fantasy quarterback headed into the year, so I'm not making the move. Kyle said, he mentioned here that Diana Rossini were informed as of now they will be playing on Monday night.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Adam Schefter just did a minute ago. It's a Monday night doubleheader. Patriots Chiefs at 7:05. Falcons Packers at 8:50.
Oh, we got lots of fun. And we got Rays playoff baseball on Monday. Monday is going to be great. You know?
So where's the game being broadcasted at 7:05?
At 7:05, it's going to be on CBS.
Okay, so we have dual football action at the same time around 9 o'clock on Monday night.
Does that mean we get a little bit of red zone action?
Yeah. No, but I don't know if they do it Mondays. This is crazy.
All right, so this is a replacement player type question for JJ. Thanks for joining. Who would I replace for a postponed Tyreek Hill? CeeDee, Slayton, or Traquan? Full point PPR. Tater.
CeeDee Lamb. He's playing the most consistent of all these options, even though Slayton and Smith do have some upside. I'm rolling with CeeDee Lamb, though. I love his involvement through the first 3 weeks in an offense that is letting Dak just toss it around the yard. So yeah, give me CeeDee.
I would do CeeDee as well, but given that they're now listing a time and you've got multiple tweets that are saying that the game is happening, I think you can roll with Hill. But yeah, I mean, of those, I would pick CeeDee.
Yeah,
it's Hill and then CeeDee.
Right, for sure. Firefighter 1526. We don't know on Ridley officially yet with a Monday night. That's rough, but it sounds like he's going to be a go. You guys heard anything different yet?
No, but I can look into it.
All right, cool.
Calvin.
Stephon. I hate Fortnite. Me too. Gurley or Rojo. And Edelman or Ayuk. Pick one from each. I am going Rojo over Gurley, and I will go Edelman over Ayuk, assuming this game is happening on Monday. What about you, Sam?
I mean, I would go Ayuk over Edelman anyways, just because I'm not super confident in Hoyer. But then I would go. I'm still believing in Gurley. It's hard for me to sit him right now. I feel like it's gonna happen, and this is not like fetch. It's actually going to happen. It's gonna click, and something's gonna happen. Tate.
Rojo and Edelman.
Rojo Edelman.
Jaime, thank you guys. I don't have any other questions. Just gonna sit here and enjoy the banter. That's what it's all about. That's you.
My guy.
The Spanish side of the family says Jaime, and the white side says Jamie. Love it. Love to see it. So I wasn't wrong either way.
Boom. Shower beer, our other favorite name. Stafford or Brady?
Sam?
I think I've got Stafford, I think, of those two. Yeah.
You don't sound confident.
I don't. Do I?
Jade, who you got?
Back and forth. But the Chargers defense has been so dominant, so I'm gonna go with Stafford.
Should be a pretty high scoring game between the Lions and the Saints. So give me Matthew Stafford. And by the way, I experimented with a shower beer this morning. That was fun.
Did you?
Dude, great coffee mug, by the way.
You have a Step Brothers coffee mug? Let's talk about that for a minute. That's amazing.
That cup is the size of your head. Can you put it right in front of your face?
Put it right there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's a head mug.
That's unbelievable.
It's head mug in charge.
I like it.
Can we not do that again? Everybody will just say to keep that in front of my face moving forward.
I can do the same. I think this is an improvement. Personally.
Levy, where's your mug, pal? Yep.
Cheers,
Mine's
guys.
tiny.
What a weak mug.
You know, I'm in an Airbnb. They got small mugs here.
Well, you
The
gotta step
madness
the
is
mug
that.
game up. Next week, you're on high alert for a mug. Somebody send him one, would you?
Buck, who are you going with here?
Stafford or Brady?
I'm going Stafford too.
Staff piece. I'm telling you, man, the Saints secondary is the Walking Dead.
If CEH is out, Justin Jefferson, Chark, or Gage at flex in a standard league for user.
CEH is in. User, CEH.
Yeah, CEH. But if he is out for whatever reason, I would go Chark.
Well, you're not going to have that choice. They're saying the game is on, so you got to go with that.
Yeah, but what happens if more players test positive within the next 24 hours? And you have to do this wacky ass shit where you have to go ahead and name your replacement. Like in a wacky ass league I'm playing in, you actually get to name your replacement. So if you have to name one, give me Justin Jefferson. Moving on up into my lineup.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm with Tate. If you have to go with someone else, I'm going to go with Justin Jefferson. But I mean, according to them, developing story on ESPN, Patriots Chiefs is to play Monday. So keep getting notifications on different things. It's happening, but barring more positive tests.
You never know.
I hate that I have the sleeper notifications on my phone because every time I look down, it's just one of my players questionable or out. It just makes me upset.
I'm not even, I'm so focused right now. I'm not even looking at alerts. I'm dependent on you guys for news. Let's go. Verified move. Also, because I have no cam, I need to stream a QB. Was originally thinking Fitzmagic because of Seattle. But anyway, Fitzmagic, Mullins, Cousins, Carr, Rivers, Foles, Herbert. Tater, who you got? Who you streaming?
Oh, God. I
feel the same, Derek.
I like Fitzmagic. I feel like the Seattle Seahawks defense has not been, very formidable, and it's going to be a high scoring game. And when Magic gets rolling, it gets a bit crazy. So I'm going to go with Fitzmagic.
I like that. Actually, that is probably the exact scenario that's going to play out. Russell Wilson is going to get them a pretty sizable lead, and Fitzmagic's going to have to throw the ball to try to stay up and keep him competitive. So yeah, give me Fitzmagic.
There you go.
I will go Fitz. You're going Fitzy as well, Buck. I'll go Fitzmagic. I mean, Vegas believes this is going to be one of the highest scoring games of the week as well. So I'm going to go Fitzmagic and feel comfortable about it. Vasquez, what's up, buddy? You guys are crushing it this year. Appreciate the support. As always, man, you're one of the OGs. Quick question. Should I trust Ali Cox since Rivers loves his tight ends, or should I pick up someone else? I mean, he scored even with Jack Doyle last week. I guess it depends what your other options are. So hit us back with your other options, buddy.
I would trust him. I'll just leave it. I'll leave it there. Just trust him.
Okay.
I'm putting in Mo Cox.
All right. Fair enough. Dried Ocean, start 2. Sam, you're up first here. Boyd, Cup, Galladay, Diggs, PPR.
Ooh.
My
goodness. Oh, okay. This is tough. I do like all of these. Dried Ocean, good job. I love it when you guys ask us questions and make it difficult because you guys have drafted so well. I think I'm gonna go Galladay and Cup. Yeah, that's where I'm living right now.
Tater.
It's hard to sit Boyd or Diggs though. I can't sit Diggs right now. There's no way. I can't sit Stephon Diggs.
Can't do it. Can't win with him.
The tricky one though is I'm going to go with Galladay because I think it's going to be a pretty nice high scoring game. Certainly Kupp is capable of getting his before they jump out to a big lead on the Giants, but I'm just not going to mess with game flow there. So give me Galladay and Diggs.
I'm digging Galladay. Let's go.
Diggs and Galladay for me. This is tough, really tough.
That's our guy. Go Bills.
Go
48-6.
Is Jeff Wilson a no-go if McKinnon plays? I'm going to jump in here because I'm a believer in this backfield, and I got a lot of shares. I'm starting both of these players in the same league, if that tells you anything. And it's not great, to start 2 running backs from the same backfield, but they showed us last week there's plenty to eat in this backfield. I think you can start Wilson. McKinnon's playing. You guys think anything different here, Sam?
I mean, I think anytime Levy says, I'm playing both guys from this team, I mean, you got to love the confidence there. We'll just see how it works out for him. But
on the same team.
We're going to love the desperation.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think that there is a lot of room for both running backs to see potential, looks, and it's just such a run-heavy team. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think you're good.
Tater?
To start both. I mean,
I don't think user's actually starting both. He's just saying, can I start?
Would you stay away from Wilson if McKinnon's a go?
I mean, I wouldn't. I mean,
I would still
there's
start
no
him,
reason to. I mean, they both. I mean, I know McKinnon suffered a rib injury, but I mean, they both saw over 10 carries last week. I mean, actually, Jeff Wilson scored on a screen pass as well. So it's like, no, I wouldn't stay away from Wilson. I'd be okay with flexing him, even if McKinnon is a go.
All right, there you go. Sab, what's up, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. As always, Grant, he needs to start 3 of 4 here in a half-point PPR. Bucky, you're up first. Devontae Parker, CeeDee Lamb, Todd Gurley, Joe Mixon. You need to bench one. Who you benching, Buck?
I'm benching Gurley.
I'm benching Gurley, too. He stinks. Sam, I know you hate to hear that.
I mean, just not my favorite thing to hear.
Stinks.
You're a bum. No, he's not a bum. I'm benching Joe Mixon of these guys.
I'm going to bench CD.
All right.
Interesting.
So it looks like Gurley is the favorite here to be benched due to
I feel like Sam just threw some shade at me. Interesting that you made the wrong decision.
No, I think it's interesting whenever they're like, we're split 3 ways. I don't care. I'll probably be wrong. It doesn't matter.
Sab has a question here. Sam, you going Edelman or Chark in a full point PPR?
I'm going Chark, even if they're playing, and it looks like they are, because we've got multiple sources saying that they will be playing. The game has been scheduled for Monday night. But with Hoyer being the quarterback, I'm going to go with Chark between these two.
Tater,
is it my turn?
It's you. We're going around the circle.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Give me Edelman. I mean, this game, I think that the Chiefs are going to get out to a lead against the New England Patriots, and I know that it's Hoyer under center, but Hoyer is a competent veteran backup. He's not complete dog shit. I mean, I get that it's easy to trash on him, but you look at what Julian Edelman's been able to do to the Kansas City Chiefs in years past. I mean, even just harken back to last year, I know he's not playing with Brady, but it was 8 receptions for 95 yards and a score in their regular season tilt back in week 14. So give me Edelman.
Bucky?
Chark.
I'm siding with Tate here. I actually the hate for Hoyer has gone too far.
It's not about that. I just think Chark's the focal point there.
That's fair.
Yeah, Chark is just the focal point. They were hurting without him, so they're going to feed him this week.
All right. I could be talking to Chark.
Edelman's a focal point too.
He is. He certainly is.
Yeah, he's really nice to focus on. He's very pretty. Easy on the eyes.
Agreed.
Zaroli, what's up? Half point PPR, Miles Sanders or Joe Mixon, Gage Gallup or Higgins. Tater, you are up first.
Okay. Give me Miles Sanders. This Philadelphia team needs a win desperately. And one of the ways is to get Miles Sanders the football, get him involved, even though both of these running backs have been a little dinged up. So I'll give the nod to Miles Sanders. And then when it comes to Gage Gallup Higgins, give me Gage. I feel the most confident in his role from what I've seen through all the first 3 weeks. Certainly Higgins can splash and Gallup is a nice player, but give me Gage. I feel the most comfortable with his floor.
I'm gauging Sanders.
Gage and Sanders for me. Sam, what about you?
Same, Gage and Sanders.
All right. It's Nick. PPR, got to sit one. Gurley, Davis, Odell, McLaurin, and Chubb. Bucky, you're up first.
It's more like it's Zeke. So you got to sit one here. I'm starting Mike Davis. I'm starting Chubb. I'm gonna bench Odell.
Ooh, Sam, who you benching?
I'm benching Odell as well. And I'm not hesitating. I'm not hesitating on that bench.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have anything personally against Odell except that he's a generational talent that doesn't play like it. So, and he gets adoration and love for no damn reason. So otherwise, I have no qualms with him. So yeah, I'm sitting Odell.
Well said, Derek.
You guys know I'm probably the biggest Odell hater out there. So I will agree with the crew here. Bless you, Sab.
Blessed up.
Bless up. Better QB for the rest of the season, Newton or Watson? It's Watson for me. Just had a rough schedule. What about you, Sam?
It's gotta be Watson. I mean, though I love the way that Newton is playing, and obviously, you love the floor that you seem to be getting with him. I think Watson, by far, to me, is going to be this quarterback to look back on and be like, I wish I had more shares of Watson across all my leagues.
I disagree with you all. Look at how they're using Cam Newton in New England. I mean, he is the preferred goal line back on this football team. His rushing ability plus what he's been able to do through the air, I actually really like Cam Newton and how they're using him as a fantasy asset. Do I think Deshaun Watson is likely a better player? It's close. And if it's close and they're using Newton the way they are, I think it's Cam Newton.
It's Cam Newton for me. And it's because – number one, can you consistently rely on the receiving options there in Houston? I can't. You can rely on what they have, even though it's a bunch of nobodies once we get past Edelman. And no disrespect to N'Keal Harry, but he's got to earn it.
Yeah,
got to earn your stripes.
Belichick's just a genius, man. I mean, like Cam Newton had no job, no one wanted him. Coach B picks him up, turns him back into an all-star.
Gotta love Coach B. I
Coach
like
B
how
is
he's,
the
are you on
floor.
that basis with him? Like you page him. Hey,
I just have
Coach B.
I
What
don't
up,
know
B?
the proper name to say, the proper way to say his name. I always botch it, so I just call him Coach B. Belichick.
I always remember that South Park episode, like Billy Chick.
Belichick.
All right, Luke, what are you guys doing with Devontae Adams? Roll with Adams or take sure points with Greg Ward or Slayton? I'm definitely going Adams. Sam?
Adams. I mean, if Adams had a better practice and it sounded like, everyone was more confident that he was playing, I think it's too much of a mixed bag for me. I guess I might go with Greg Ward just because he's been the last man standing there.
Tater?
Ward. I mean, I believe that Ward is going to get targets just because there's no one else. And even you look towards the back end of last year, Ward was involved in the passing game, in particular, getting him looks out of the slot. I think that Ward's going to have somewhere around 5 receptions for 55 yards. I mean, is that something that you love? Probably, not, but it's passable. Whereas this Giants offense, so volatile. Danny Dimes, you don't know if you can trust him on a week-to-week basis. So for just a floor, I'm going with Greg Ward.
Greg Ward.
All right. Let's see. It's Nick. PPR. Sit 2. Gurley, Henderson, McLaurin, Odell, and Chubb. Did we get this one?
Yes,
No.
we already got
Yeah, we
this
already
one.
did.
We do have a there we go.
Thank you. I couldn't find it.
What's going on, John? Good morning from Tampa, from
Good
Napa,
morning.
from LA, and Cadillac, Michigan, respectively, to you, sir. We need 2 RBs out of this group, half point PPR. Jonathan Taylor, Austin Eckler, Darrell Henderson, Ronald Jones the second, and Mike Davis. That's stacked, and having to take 2 out of that, John, you've done a great job working it. What are you going with here? We'll start with Levy.
I'm going to go with the first 2 and just go with Taylor and Eckler. I know the Eckler matchup, you guys might want to talk me out of that a bit, but I think he's going to catch some passes today against Tampa Bay. So I'm going to go with Taylor and Eckler.
There's no shot in hell I'm sitting Henderson right now. Looks too good. So I'm going to go with Henderson and Jonathan Taylor. I'm going to fade Eckler just because of that matchup against the Bucs. I'm telling you, that unit up front is tough to run against. Eckler will certainly do his damage, through the air, but why depend on that when I think that Henderson's going to have a nice game on the ground? Henderson, Taylor.
I mean, I get that. I'm going back and forth. I mean, I'm definitely starting Henderson, but the Eckler, Taylor are the ones that I'm going back and forth on. Bucks.
I'm going Henderson and Taylor, John. Thank you for the love. Thank you for always tuning in every Sunday. Hope you have a wonderful day there. Go Bears.
Appreciate it. Chris B. McLaurin, Ayuk, or Greg Ward in a half point PPR. Tater, you're up first.
Oh, you had to go with McLaurin. Damn it. McLaurin
that threw the monkey wrench at you there,
Right?
Derek.
I know. The McLaurin is it makes me not want to sit McLaurin ever. I love Terry McLaurin. I mean, if you're scared off by his injury, which it doesn't make me feel great,
Doesn't give you the warm and fuzzy.
safer play is Greg Ward to me. The safest play because of McLaurin's injury. But if you want to roll the dice, definitely roll the dice on Terry McLaurin of these options.
Yeah, the little question mark next to his name doesn't give me the feel goods. I'm going to go with Greg Ward.
McLaurin.
I'll go McLaurin as well. It doesn't feel great. Tater, here's a comment for you. You evaluated our coach's daughter team on the air, and you were very generous to David and Old School, but Leanne and I are 3-0, and they are 1-2. Just FYI, we be kicking.
Kick them in the ass, baby. Yep, keep dominating there, G-man.
Love it. Minnie Jordan needs a kicker. Bailey at Houston, Myers at Miami, Gould at Philly, Gould. Bass at Raiders, Suckup versus Chargers, Folk at KC. Bucky, who's your favorite kicker of the week?
I'm going with Seabass.
I'm going to go with Bass, too. Kick his ass, Seabass. Yeah, baby.
Let's go. Roll him in there. Get
Make
Bass
it
in
4
there.
Boilermakers stat.
Nice. Go with Bass.
Best streaming QB if Bills and Tennessee game gets canceled next week.
Oh, Lord, don't.
You got to come back to us next week. It's too
Minnie
early.
Jordan, don't start the bad juju.
Right.
We're not even on the week yet.
We got
Just
another
putting it all out there.
Twitcher. We got Twitch. We're blowing up on Twitch, guys. You made it when Twitch is streaming out there. I love it.
It's DeRozan. Could it be DeMar DeRozan?
It could be.
This is DeMar.
I know Tater hates Hurst, but roll with Gesicki or Hurst this week, Tate.
I wonder which way he'll go.
You shouldn't ask the biased guy first. But I will say, if there are a bunch of wide receivers there in Atlanta that are dinged up, it makes me kind of intrigued to go with Hurst. But this week in particular, I actually legitimately think Gesicki is going to have a nice week. He had a chance for 2 touchdowns last week. There was a pass interference in the end zone. And you look at the fact that they're playing the Seahawks, they'll be playing from behind, and they can't seem to guard anybody on the back end in the secondary. So give me Mike Gesicki for that reason alone.
Give me the wide receiver with the tight end designation in Mike Gesicki.
I'm team Gesicki as well. I actually believe in Hurst. I own some shares of him, but Gesicki's my guy. Sam, what about you?
It's got to be Gesicki.
Hurst has been making me look bad, though, to start the year.
Johnny Maz, pick 3, Kenny Galladay, D-Hop, DK, Ridley. Who are you benching in this? In a half point, this team is stacked. Stop it. Sam, who are you benching?
I mean, I get the question, though. It's because Hopkins is, questionable. He could be, not a full go for that game. So Galladay, I don't want to sit D-Hop, but if he's hurt, then I got to.
You're sitting D-Hop. All right, Tater, who are you sitting?
I can't sit D-Hop. I'm going to go D-Hop, Ridley, the way that they're playing.
It says he's a game time call, though. He's a game time decision.
Sam, let me blow your mind here. He went on Twitter last night and recorded a video of him just brushing it off his shoulder, saying all the fantasy football players asking me if I'm playing tomorrow. He's brushing the dirt right off his shoulder, circa 1999 Jay-Z. Actually, I think that was a 2004 track.
I think you're right. So wait, who are
you? My third is Kenny Galladay. I'm actually sitting DK Metcalf, and I can't.
Yes. Yep. I'm going Hopkins, Galladay, Ridley.
I'd actually.
If it were a standard, I'd go with DK over Kenny Galladay, but that extra half a point per reception, and Metcalf's only caught 4 passes every single game so far this season. So for that reason, I give it a slight nod to Galladay.
I don't want to understate what the secondary looks like there in New Orleans tonight. It's got to be Galladay. This has got to be the game.
All right. I'm on board with it. With it. It's tough to sit DK, but he's only catching 4 balls a game. He is scoring.
Well, my guy, Johnny Maz, just has options out the ass. So he doesn't care.
Yep.
Yeah. Danny, yes, you need to play. I mean, based on what you're telling me here from your bench, it sounds like it's a full go on Monday night. So fire him in there. I'm sure there's a risk, but it's
fire up your Chiefs and your Pats players.
It's 2020. It's
let it happen
out there, buddy.
Let it happen. It'll be fine.
All right, user. Bucky, you're up first with Michael Thomas and Deontay out. Chark, Jefferson, or Gage?
I really want to go Justin Jefferson, really bad, but I'm going to go DJ Chark. It's closer than you think.
I'll go Chark as well. Sam, what about you?
Chark as well. But if you had to pick 2 of those 3, because you're saying you've got MT and Deontay out, then I would go Chark and Jefferson.
Tater?
I'm going to go with DJ Chark and Justin Jefferson.
All right, cool. So Chark's the number 1 there. Daryl, Greg Ward, CeeDee Lamb, MVS, John Brown. Pick 1. Tater.
Interesting. Give me CeeDee Lamb.
Buck.
Greg Ward.
I'm gonna go CeeDee Lamb.
I'm gonna go CeeDee too. Ward's close. I think Ward is gonna have himself a little game today. All right, shower beer. Sam, you're up first. David Montgomery or Terry McLaurin in a PPR flex?
I don't. That's kind of tough for me. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go. McLaurin's a little dinged. I'll go David Montgomery. I feel like with Foles there now, it's got to be better for Montgomery, so I'm gonna go him.
Tater.
David Montgomery.
Yeah, it's money for me as well.
Requisite touches with a Hurden receiver is your other option.
All right, PPR, Sab, Edelman or Chark. I'm going Edelman. Tater?
I mean, DJ Chark. I mean, assuming the Pats game is played, I'm still going to go with DJ Chark. It's close, though. I feel like I could go back and forth on these guys. It's just,
right. Sam, you're the deciding factor here.
DJ Chark.
Ooh, okay. Greg, yes. If the Chiefs game is played Monday or Tuesday, the points will count in week 4. Yep, for sure. Dak or Josh Allen from Josh. I am not sitting Josh Allen. I can't sit Josh Allen. Buck?
On cue, he rolls in.
Going Dak. I have this. I'm going Dak, man. I'm going Dak. Vegas secondary has actually been playing quite well. Josh Allen, if he really is this Josh Allen, then he'll be consistent through 4 weeks. Do I believe that's the case? I'm nervous as all hell about this game. I think the Bills win, but we're going to have to employ the ground game, and we need Josh to be able to rely on his running backs, for Christ's sake. Dak Prescott, for me, is a no-brainer, must start every single week, even with this matchup. I just between him and Josh Allen, I'm going Dak. I'm doing the same thing.
Sam?
Going Dak as well.
I'm going Josh Allen. There's no way I'm sitting Josh Allen right now. He's playing too well. And if there is a game that two teams have had high expectations for, like, the last year and a half, it's the Cowboys and the Browns. And it feels like they're going to potentially, try to give up the game to the other team. I could just see this being a lower scoring game for some reason, but I could eat those words because, Vegas has it pretty high. So
Right.
I'm not sitting Allen right now. He's playing too good.
All right, fair enough. Sam, I just noticed you have a monkey knife fight shirt on.
Go,
Yeah,
Bill.
Monkey Knife Fight.
Go,
Yes.
Allen.
All right. Allen is the Sam. So I noticed you have your shirt on. So that is a perfect opportunity for me to give a shameless plug to one of our partners, Monkey Knife Fight. If you guys have never played on Monkey Knife Fight before, make sure you get on there, play yourself some player props. We've been doing game breakdowns here on our YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe. But when you make your first deposit, use code FOCUSED and get yourself a 100% deposit bonus. I have dropped DraftKings and FanDuel in favor of this Monkey Knife Fight platform. I'm loving it so far. So, Robert, who should I start in the flex? Renfro, Beasley, or McKinnon? I'm going to jump in first on this one. I'm going McKinnon all day. Sam, what about you?
McKinnon as well.
Tater?
McKinnon, easy.
I will say, though, Hunter Renfro is a little bit appetizing.
He has stepped up.
Well, they have nobody left.
Right.
And the Bills secondary hasn't been great. He's going to play in the slot. Trey White doesn't play in the slot. So they've been having a hard time covering the middle of the field all year. For me, I'm actually going Renfro over McKinnon.
All right. Primo Films, Hertz or Schultz, and Rojo or CD in the flex, half-point PPR. Tater, you are up first.
I'm going to go Hurst over Schultz, and I will go Rojo over CD with no Leonard Fournette this week.
Same on both fronts, Derek. We're one mind.
Boom. Hurst and Rojo. Yep.
Yeah, no doubt. There we go. Peter Orozco, what's up, buddy? Montgomery, Brandon Ayuk, Russell Gage, or Preston Williams in a half-point PPR. Bucky.
Monty, Ayuk, Gage, Williams, half PPR, Monty.
Montgomery, I believe that he's going to be the bell cow for this team without Tariq Cohen there.
Yep. Montgomery as well.
All right. Lost Jonnu due to COVID. Who's the best streaming tight end? Tanyan, Eifert, Arnold, Olsen, Troutman, Rudolph. Ooh, this is ugly. Tate, who are you going with here?
Damn it, you always got to throw these heaters at me first. Damn
Always.
it.
I'll take the fastball. Bob Tanyan.
I was going to say Tanyan is probably the guy that stands out the most to me. One, Atlanta's having a ton of issues in their secondary. And second, no Allen Lazard and a banged-up Devontae Adams. And what has been a pretty it was a great week 3 for Robert Tanyan. So give me Tanyan Harding. Get it?
Oh, my. Oh, man. I'll go Robert Tanyan as well.
We got it, Tate. We got it.
Yeah.
The game is not going to be
Get
rescheduled, Danny. Just
I'm
fire
working
them
on the
there.
dad jokes early. Come on. I'm about to have a kid. I got to have the dad jokes.
All right, Ethan, pick one. Bucky, you're up first. flex PPR, Hunt, Chark, Slayton, Hilton, Jeff Wilson. We got our first Wilson sighting.
Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt for me. Sam?
Kareem Hunt.
Kareem, clean sweep.
Go Bucks.
Yeah, man.
No.
All right. Need a flex PPR. Gurley, Chark, Marvin Jones, Isabella. Sam, who you got?
Oh man.
You're going Gurley, Sam.
No, I think because of the matchup and because they just got him back, I'm gonna go Chark.
Tater.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with Todd Gurley. Requisite touches.
Buck.
Gurley.
I'm gonna go Gurley in this scenario here. Just the touches, you know.
RTs.
All right. Tater. Joseph, thanks for joining. Adams, Galladay, or Diggs?
Ooh, you had to do it to me. Give me if
juice
Devontae plays, there's no way I'm sitting Devontae Adams.
Devontae if he plays, Galladay if he doesn't.
Yeah, but isn't that tomorrow's game? So we need to get the answer today because then they needs to know if they're going to swap him in or not.
I'm going Diggs. Come on. This 3-week sample size not good enough for you guys?
Are you not entertained?
Did you not look at what Devontae Adams did in week 1?
I know.
Yeah, but he's got that big old question mark next to his name, and we have to wait till tomorrow to know if he's actually playing or not.
Okay, you guys are trying to beat me.
And he's not going to.
I'm picking on Tate.
I feel like I gotta go Diggs.
All right. Between the lines, yeah. What do you do with CEH and other? Just play him at this point. It's happening. Should I start Montgomery or start a wide receiver at flex? You should start Montgomery this week. I feel pretty good about it. I mean, depending on who your wide receivers are, of course. I don't know what your other options are. Davis or Mixon, Gage or Gallup for Zaroli?
What is Davis over Mixon, and then I'll go with Gage over Gallup. Just again, floor for me for Gage.
Right. I'm with you on both those.
Yep. Same. Davis and Gage.
Yep.
Bucky. Doodle banger. Start Colts defense or Cardinals defense. Colts
D. Colts D all day. They're playing really good football right now.
Yep. Colts defense for sure.
All right. Between the lines, Mike Davis or James Robinson. Bucky, you're up first.
James Robinson.
Sam.
James Robinson.
Tater.
It's a beautiful day in Mr. Robinson's neighborhood. James Robinson.
I'll go Robinson as well. Vasquez, what's up, dude? Cincinnati defense or Detroit? Sam.
I guess I'll go Detroit. I feel like Cincinnati's defense is just Swiss cheese.
Tater.
Well, that Swiss cheese is playing the mustache. So give me Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Buck.
Cincy.
I'll actually go Cincy as well. It's not pretty, but Code to grow. Half-point PPR with Cam out and people stashing QBs. Plan F. Go with Foles or Fitzpatrick. I'm going Fitzmagic. Let's go. Sam, who you got?
Fitzmagic for sure, but I love that it's Plan F.
Tater.
Yeah, that was very eloquently and very well delivered in the comments. So I'm going Fitzpatrick.
Fitzmagic, the beard.
Gamer Pro OMG, thanks for joining as always. Juicy matchup with Galladay or killer volume with Monty. Half-point PPR, 125 receiving, 110 rushing. I'll actually go Galladay here. Buck?
No, I'm going to go with D. Monty here.
If you get 1 point for 10 yards rushing, then and only 1 for 25 receiving, then I'm definitely going Monty.
Okay.
Yeah, Montgomery as well here.
All right. Greg, Edelman or Ayuk? Sam, who you got?
I know that the hate has gone too far on Brian Hoyer, but this is so tough. I don't like it. I guess I'll go Edelman.
Tater.
He doesn't beat me into submission.
Bring your confidence there. I'm going with Edelman.
Jules.
Beautiful
boy.
Let's go.
My baby.
This is an interesting one. Diggs or Thielen? Tater?
Ooh, I'm going Diggs. I mean, Thielen's been a little bit disappointing to start the year, even though, the Vikings offense bounced back a little bit last week. But give me Diggs. It's playing too good.
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah,
It's gotta
Diggs to
be.
me.
It's gotta be Diggs.
That is
All right.
one real Stephon.
Bucky,
That is a real Stephon.
you're up first on this one. This is tough. I'm going to just warn you before I even put it on the screen. But Nick has 2 injured running backs. He's stuck choosing between Madison and Zach Moss in a half-point PPR.
It's got to be Madison here because Moss has still got that Q next to him, and it's got a toe. Like I said at the beginning of this show, I've had a broken toe. When you break a toe, you don't have Mo. So I'm going with Madison here.
Sam, who are you going with?
I'm going with Madison as well. I just
Tate.
I don't know.
What has Madison done this year?
Nothing.
I'm going Zach Moss.
If Moss is playing, I'm starting Moss. I'm sorry.
But we don't know.
We don't know.
Margo?
It's his toe.
We got 85 minutes to decide. So
Oh my gosh.
Don't
just
know,
keep an eye on it.
Margo.
Shower beer. Who should I bench? Cobb, Hurst, Renfro, or Lat Murray? Buck, I think you're up first.
I'm going to bench Randy Cobb here. I'm going Hurst, Renfro, Murray.
Yeah, I'm
Same.
benching Randy Cobb as well. Sam?
Also, though I love his beautiful eyes, I'm benching Randall Cobb.
They're magnificent.
They're pools.
Tater?
I would actually say Lat Murr. I know that he's getting at least carries and stuff of that nature, but I thought that Randall Cobb had his best game last week. 4 catches for 95 yards and a tutty. See if he can build on that.
All right. EXE, not in a good spot, but Josh Kelly or Devonta Freeman, Sam. Who you got?
I have to start Devonta Freeman in a league, and I don't feel good about it. But if they're going to do anything on the ground, it's going to be through him. So I'm going Devonta Freeman.
Tater?
I'm not starting Joshua Kelly against the Bucs unit up front. I'll stay away from them in this scenario and just pray to God that Devonta Freeman gets something going on the ground for the Giants.
This is really just a look. Kelly's been impressive through 3 weeks. This is not the matchup. We've already dogged Eckler in this matchup. I actually think Josh Kelly brings a little bit of a touchdown threat here. I'm going Josh Kelly because I just think the Giants, regardless of who's running the football, won't be very efficient at it.
I'm going Devonta Freeman here. I'm just not going against that Bucs front. Even though I said Eckler earlier, I believe in him more for the pass catching ability, obviously. Can anyone give some input? Yes, we can, Tyler. Thanks for joining. Rojo or Edelman? Tottenham must have just scored. I'm going to go with Rojo over Edelman. Sam, what do you got?
I would go Rojo over Edelman as well. I mean, Bucks, did someone score?
Oh, we're up 2-1 in the first 7 minutes. This is a blood. It's a blood fest.
It's a blood fest?
Yeah, not even a bath.
Tater, who you going, Rojo or Edelman?
Rex Joe. Give me Rojo.
Buck, Rojo, or Edelman?
Rojo.
Traded Raheem for Odell and Henderson. Did I win, Tate?
Yes. I will say yes. Because who's to say that Raheem's going to be the bell cow when he comes back? McKinnon's going to be involved all year. Eventually, Coleman will be back. And you got Henderson, who's a part of a committee, but playing very well. I think that you did win. You picked up Odell for what that's worth.
I personally wouldn't have made the trade, but you did fine. It wasn't a terrible trade by any means.
You lost the trade. I'll be the one to say it.
You idiot. No, I'm just kidding.
No. For now, it's fine. Long term, I don't like it.
All right. Daryl Hale, Mo Cox, or Kettle? Mr. George Kettle. Sam, who are you going? I'm going Kettle.
I'm going Kettle as well. I'm sorry. I was just looking that Kareem Hunt is officially active for Sunday.
I thought you were going to say out.
I know. That's why I had to double check and read it again. I'm like, wait.
I almost puked.
He's officially active. He was questionable heading into Sunday with a groin injury, but he is active. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to throw that at you, but I'm going Kittle.
Tate?
If Kittle's healthy, you go Kittle every time.
It's kit piece.
It's kit piece. Cameron, TJ Hawk, Curtis Samuel, or Scotty Miller at a flex in a 14-man full-point PPR. This is my kind of league, 14-man PPR. Let's go. Tate?
Give me the Hawk. Me TJ Hawkinson.
Buck?
I'm looking at it. I'm between Scoot Miller and TJ the Hawkinson. I'm
going Hawkinson.
I'm going Scotty Millpiece. Blows up today.
I'm going Scotty too. Sorry, we're not much help there. It is a close second for Hawkinson for me. So I guess you should go with Hawkinson, due to our answers here and being split. But Scotty Miller's going to eat. I just feel it.
He's a little banged up, though.
Huh?
He's a little banged up. That's
That's
the only reason why I give Hawk the nod.
Fair. So go with Hawk in that scenario. But I mean, I knew he's banged up. I still believe, this is Brady ball. Let's go. Pick 2, Chark, CD, AJ Green, half-point PPR, Tater.
Chark, and I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm fading AJ Green in this scenario. CeeDee Lamb.
Buck?
Give me Chark. Give me AJ Green.
I'll go Chark and CD. Sam, what about you?
Chark and CD for me as well.
All right. Bronco, Hurst or Schultz? Schultz chat. Sam?
Can we chat about this?
Give me Hayden Hurst.
Tater.
Hurst.
Give me Hurst.
I'll go Hurst as well. JWW joining from Twitter. Half-point PPR, pick 2, Edelman, Ward, Scotty Miller, and Traquan Smith. Tater?
It's so weird to see that Scotty spelt that way.
I know.
Reminds me of Scotty Pippen. Give me Edelman and Ward.
How is that weird? That's like a normal way to write Scotty. It's either
I'm not giving the guy a hard time. I'm just
I
saying
will say,
it reminded me of Scotty Pippen.
As a TTY fellow, Maddie, for myself, I would always get very angry when like a coach would on the lineup put MATTIE. That was such a slap to my face, but I accepted it and I moved on. I'm picking 2. It's Edelman. It's Traquan Smith.
Oh, I'm going to go Edelman and Ward. I'm going to keep it consistent. Sam told me to skip her on this one. She's deep in thought on a news story over there. So, but Bino, just curious if you got any news on Ridley and Devontae Adams, since both have been limited practice. No news yet, unfortunately, nothing official. So yeah, depending on what your other options are, let us know in the comments there. Between the lines, MVS, Chark, McLaurin, Gage, pick 2. Tater, who you got?
Give me McLaurin. Damn it. Terry McLaurin's driving me nuts today with this damn quad injury. And it's not a favorable matchup. So I still believe in his talent. Give me McLaurin and give me DJ Chark.
Buck?
I'm going to go Russell Gage and DJ Chark here, those two.
I'm going to go Chark and Gage as well. There's Knox. Would you start Amari Cooper and CD in the same lineup? I would. I'm risky though. What about you guys?
I'm doing the same thing. I think Jaime, that's a great call. They should both eat. Dak is going to be slinging.
Tater?
I don't like it, but I don't ever like starting 2 players from the same team. But right now, they're the Cowboys' passing offense is so productive that you can get away with it. So yeah.
Right. All right. So we had a similar thought earlier. Would you trade Newton and some change for Watson, Tate?
No, I wouldn't. If it's a redraft, no. If it's a dynasty, yes.
There we go. Half-point PPR, Burrow or Foles? I will go with Joey B. What about you, Buck?
I'm going Nick Foles.
Tater?
Burrow. Give me Burrow. Give me Joey
give me
B, baby. Let's go.
Give me Joe Burrow as well. I love it. I was just confirming the actives and inactives for a couple players just now. But yeah, DeAndre Hopkins is active. He is definitely playing. Chris Carson is definitely playing. Kareem Hunt again is definitely playing. Joe Mixon is definitely playing. Apparently he was dealing with a chest issue, but it was apparently more just soreness than an actual injury. And then no shock here, Jackson and Jeffrey are out for the Eagles tonight. So that is a very slim pickings receiving core there. And Michael Thomas is out as well.
It's a skim milk situation.
Skim pickings.
Grant, Bucky, you're up first here. Should I start Devonta Freeman or Lat Murray?
I'm going to start Freeman. Requisite touches.
Freeman for me. Sam?
Freeman.
Buck?
That's tough to start Devonta Freeman anywhere, but yes, Freeman.
Yeah. Do we think after last week that Harbaugh will get J.K. Dobbins more involved? Tater?
G-Man. I hope so. You asked me that on the visit to ESPN Radio this past week, and I'm hoping so. Dobbins looks great when he gets his touches, but right now that's a three-headed committee, and it's a nightmare there in Baltimore. Hopefully it clears up over the next couple of weeks.
Right. All right. Sam, you're up first here. Michael Baumgartner, James White, Antonio Gibson, or Jeff Wilson in PPR?
I love James White. If he's starting, I'm going with James White. I didn't see anything about him not starting. He was out due to family dealing with that horrible situation, but I think that he is playing this week, and I would go James White.
Tater?
I'm cheering for James White, but I'm starting Antonio Gibson. Gibson scored in consecutive weeks on an offense that's still trying to figure itself out. And he's been somewhat involved in the passing game, but ultimately he's been exponentially more efficient every single week on the ground with his carries. So give me Antonio Gibson.
Buck.
Tate, well said. I got to tip my cap. Rooting for James White, but I'm picking Antonio Gibson out of this threesome.
I will reluctantly go Gibson. I kind of wanted to say Jeff Wilson, but that's getting too cute. So Drift Cat, Russell Gage, or Edelman. I'm going to go first on this one. I'm going Edelman. Sam?
Edelman.
Tater?
Edelman.
All right.
We got to start getting rapid fire here. We're down to like the final hour here.
Oh, I'm going quick now. Jessica Thomas, AJ Green, or Joe Mixon. Tater, who you got?
Joe Mixon, requisite touches.
Buck.
Mixed piece.
Mixon for me. Sam.
Mixon, but I don't like it.
All right. Flex for Lalo. Monty, thanks for joining. Russell Gage or Ronald Jones. Saludos, chica guapa. Ooh. I will go Ronald Jones. I think you just got called a cute chick there, Sam.
Sometimes it'll happen. Rojo for me.
I thought it was directed at Bucks.
It always is.
It always is. It's always Bucks.
By the way, like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet.
Yes, please.
Thank you for joining, everybody. Give me Rojo.
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 All right. DeAndre Hopkins or Calvin Ridley in a standard for Harris. Tater, who you got?
Oh, I'm not sitting Calvin Ridley right now.
Buck.
I'm going Ridley.
I'm actually going D-Hop. Sam?
I'm going to go DeAndre Hopkins as well.
It's not PPR. Keep that in mind.
Ooh. All right. The house is divided. All right. Gratefully Dead. Love the name. Hopkins, Drake, Edmonds, Fitz, Kirk. Rank them in I will just keep it in the same order that you have.
Yeah. Kirk shouldn't even be on this list.
Yeah.
Disaster. Complete disaster this year. Same order.
Same order.
Just happy to have a Sunday routine here. Thanks for the love, Jaime.
Jaime. Glad to have you, man.
Colville, what's up, dude? Better pregame waiver wire stash. Brian Hill or MVS? Tater, who you got?
Brian Hill. 100%.
Yeah. Buck?
I think Brian Hill, I really think on the waivers, he's a guy that you need to keep your eye on.
Sam?
I miss you, Colville.
I prefer MVS, but I get it.
I never have, never will.
Darren, Marvin Jones, Hollywood Brown, Edelman, or Gallup in a full point PPR. Bucky?
For this one, full PPR, I'm still going Edelman here. I don't care who's throwing the rock.
I will go with Edelman as well. It's close for me on Hollywood Brown, though. Sam, what about you?
Yeah, it's close for me between those two. I might go Hollywood Brown just to be different and disagree with you guys.
Julian.
All right. Code to grow. Pick 2.5 point PPR. Hollywood Brown, Bob Anderson, Tyler Boyd, Samuel, and Jefferson.
Ooh. And I like how he's putting the team names next to him, too. Thank you.
Yes, I love
Very helpful.
That was very helpful. Thank you.
He codes and he grows. Or she.
Hey, you're up.
Give me Boyd and this is tricky. Give me Hollywood Brown.
I'm going Hollywood Brown and Boyd as well. Tate, I feel like you and I are very much on the same way.
We're in sync, dude. We're
with
in
these
sync
receivers. It's tough for me to say Brown over Anderson, but we know what Hollywood Brown can do. We just need to see it happen, and it's got to happen soon,
All right.
please.
I'll get on board with you guys with Boyd and Brown. I do love me some Bob Anderson, though. Sam, any additional thoughts?
No, I'm with you guys.
All right. Morning, Craw. How are you?
Oh,
Hopkins a full go. Yes. Daniel, half point PPR. Chark, Jefferson, Lamb, Ward, Slayton, need to help.
Help!
Help me.
Help me, I'm poor.
Lord
I'm
help
gonna go Chark and Jefferson for me.
That's a great bridesmaids quote. Help me, I'm poor.
You said Chark and Jefferson, Sam?
Yeah.
All
I feel
right.
that way all the time. I
Tate?
connect with her on that level because I feel like a peasant. Help me, I'm poor. Give me Chark and Ward.
Buck.
Requisite touches, Ward and Chark.
Please don't make me look bad, Slayton.
Yeah, I'll go Ward and Chark as well. Mr. RJ Cards, thanks for joining. Half point PPR, 3 of 4. CEH, Miles Sanders, David Johnson, and Todd Gurley. I am benching Todd Gurley. What about you, Sam?
I mean, with that list, that would be the only one I would bench of these as well. So I got to go
Tater?
bench early.
Faden Gurley, no involvement in the passing game.
Yep, same thinking.
Hawkinson, Scotty Miller, Samuel at flex this week. We did this one. We said Hawkinson.
Yep.
Fire those cannons. Bucks life. Let's go. We got Bucks fans on Twitch.
I need to get more Steelers stuff in this room so people don't forget where my allegiance lies.
I mean,
Oh,
aren't the tiles like in tribute to the Steelers crest?
I mean,
Yeah.
partially, but if you're looking at the true colors, they're a little bit off.
Mhm.
I was
What do you
going
mean?
because the blue is more like a royal blue on the Steelers, and then it's like more of like a ruby red on like
I
the
thought it was just
star.
a general homage.
It's just honestly, it's just pretty to me.
Bucky, will John Brown do anything this week?
Of
Quick
course.
thoughts.
It's the Bills, 48-6.
All right, there we go.
Conservatively.
Hey, y'all, MVS or Robbie Anderson? I'm going Bob Anderson. What about you, Sam?
Between those two, I'll go Bob Anderson as well.
Tater,
Rob Anderson.
Buck. You going
Bob.
with Bobby? All right,
Yeah.
cool. Gratefully Dead, Kyler or Stafford? Tater.
Kyler.
I can't bench Kyler Murray in this one.
Same. Sam?
Same, Kyler.
What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at this comment. Uncle Buck, you owe me $5 and some credit for all your picks last week. Love, intern Zari. Scott. All right, Sam, you're up first. Hey, appreciate you tuning in. New Sunday morning ritual. Love it. Thanks for joining us. PPR, start McLaurin or Greg Ward and Schultz or Ingram. Good luck today, Sam. Who you got?
Ooh, I'm gonna go McLaurin and Schultz between those.
Tater.
Give me McLaurin and Ingram's playing like shit. Give me Schultz.
Yeah, it's hard to really bounce back there. McLaurin, Schultz.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. Ingram looks slow. I don't know what's wrong with him out there. Yes, go Bucks. Love it.
Yeah.
Full point PPR. Breeze or Fitzpatrick for Chad? Bucky, you're up first.
I'm going to go Drew Brees.
Is this how far it's fallen for Drew Brees?
It has.
We're just smacking him in the face. I mean, I'm gonna go Breeze here just between the two, but
Tate?
it's gotta get better.
You know, the match. I'm going with the matchup, and I'm going from what I've seen. I'm going to go with Fitzpatrick. I'm sorry, like I haven't.
Don't
seen
apologize.
There's no Michael Thomas. There's
Yeah.
no Michael Thomas yet. So give me Fitzpatrick, who's going to be playing from behind all damn day today.
Yeah.
I'm actually going Fitzmagic too. If this is my team, I'm confidently firing Fitzmagic in there. Set it and forget it, Chad. Good luck, buddy. CDC skis, Diggs, Ridley, or Boyd. Ooh, that's tough. Tater.
I think,
Ridley.
yeah,
Ridley is the number one scoring wide receiver,
understand,
regardless
but
of format
Monday
right now.
He's been banged up all week. Aren't you a little nervous?
No.
All right, Sam, you going Ridley too?
yeah, I'll go Ridley as well.
All right. Fire those cannons. We got a lot of Bucks fans in here today.
Where are my Steelers fans at? Where are my angry Steelers fans? You know where they are? They're drinking because they're like, we're not even going to get a game today. That's where my Steelers fans are.
Well, you did the backdrop, which looks beautiful behind you, but you put royal blue up there. It makes me feel like the pen is blue. The damn pen is blue. Why is there blue on your wall when it comes to the Pittsburgh Steelers?
John Brown for Tanner or Brandon Ayuk? Buck.
John Brown.
I'm going John Brown too. Sam?
John Brown.
Ayuk! This is where I take the chance with Ayuk.
All right, fair. Sam, you're up first here. Most likely to replicate a Michael Thomas performance this week, Chark or Jefferson?
I feel like it's got to be Chark because they've been really, really strapped without him. The offense has to go through Chark this week. It's going to be all Chark all day.
So I'm going Chark. Don't get me wrong. I love what I saw from Justin Jefferson. And there was a reason why I was so high on this kid coming out of LSU. But let's pump the brakes in expectations of him duplicating that performance from week 3. Just want to see it another week. Give me DJ Chark. I know what his role is in this offense.
I'm getting Charknadoed.
Charknadoed.
Nice try, 1996. Wants to know where his Buck shirt is. Greg Ward or T.Y. Hilton, Bucky?
This is my guy. Team Buck guy from day one. He is riding this train steady, probably headed west towards Albuquerque. I'm not sure yet. I haven't figured that out, but we're on a track. We're moving. It's Greg Ward.
Sam. Actually, I'm going Greg Ward too. Sam, what do you got? Yes.
Sorry, I just choked on my water. Yeah, it's Greg Ward as well. Sorry. I was like middle of a laugh and then I couldn't I got stuck.
Tater.
Shirts in the mail, Greg.
Greg Ward.
All right. We got about 35 minutes left, so we're going to go as fast as we can here. Chark or MVS? Also have Ayuk and Debo in standard format. Sam, who you got?
Chark.
Tater.
You ain't fooling me. This is Jimmy Kimmel. Just going by the guise of James. Give me Chark.
That would be crazy.
Chark. GPP, Singletary or Rojo? Buck.
Rojo, and I want to do it with Singletary, but they just seem to abandon the run game so quickly in Buffalo. It's terrible. It's nauseating.
It's Rojo for me. What about you, Sam?
Rojo.
Tater.
Rex Kwanzaa.
Who should I add to my bench? Higgins. Wait, who should I add to my bench? Higgins, Gage, Brown, MVS, Renfro, Slayton. Who are you taking moving forward? That's a confusing question, kind of. Who am I taking moving forward? It's John Brown for me. What about you guys?
I would like to add Gage to my bench.
Fair.
Yeah, I guess I would like to add.
No.
What?
Higgins. Okay. Who should I add?
I think he's just stashing for next week.
Gage.
Yeah, I think these are free agents.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Gage as well.
Wow, you guys aren't going to pick up Smokey Brown?
No, I'd pick up Gage.
All right, Olivier, Howard, Hines, White, Malcolm Brown. Terrible, I know. Half point PPR. Tater, you're up first.
I like how he described the situation. Terrible, I know, but please don't make fun of it, so I won't. Yeah, I'm definitely not starting Howard. Hines and White for me.
You only need one, though.
Okay, well then I will go with James White.
James White.
James White. Sam.
James White.
What kind of trade value does Odell have right now? Not much, Charlie. Good luck.
Not much. Bye.
Yeah, by the way, we're not going to let everybody sound off about that. Just good luck at
we got a million questions. I got to get to everybody, you know?
I know.
It's not a good time to trade him. I mean, I'm being honest. Daryl, you're welcome, buddy. Anytime. We are here for you every Sunday. Pick 1.5 point PPR. Chase Edmonds, Hines, Howard. Terrible again, I know. Jeez.
It sounds like a country song. Terrible, I know.
Oh, man. Bucky, you're up first on this one.
Oh, man. With the half point PPR, I'm going Nyheim Hines. And Howard's going to get a damn touchdown and ruin me, but I'm going Nyheim Hines.
I'll go Hines too. You know, the Howard stat line of 3 carries, 3 yards, and a tutty. It's just not sexy. Sam, who are you going with?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Hines as well. We got to get to this question from Caesar.
Where is it? I didn't even see it. Here we go. Caesar. Pick 3. Josh Jacobs, Eckler, James Robinson, and Mike Davis. Sam, you go first.
Oh my gosh, pick 3. Okay, I think this is tough.
This one's easy.
This is easy. Well, and if it's easy, you go first.
It's Jacobs, Robinson, Davis.
Yeah, I feel like based on the matchup, you want to bench Eckler. I just don't enjoy benching him. But it's got to be those three as well for me: Jacobs, Robinson, and Davis.
Tate?
I'm going Jacobs, Eckler, and Robinson. I'm sitting Mike Davis this week.
Yeah, I'll sit Mike Davis in that scenario as well. It is tough though. I'm just not going to bench Eckler for Mike Davis. It's just not.
You feel like it's getting cute, don't you?
I do. I mean, Mike Davis, the workload is there, so I get the argument. But all right,
thanks for joining, Caesar. Appreciate the question, brother.
Appreciate it. McLaurin, Chark, or Beasley? Pick one in a half-point PPR. Tate, I believe you're up first.
Oh, come on, puppy. Like, not right now. I may have to let puppy outside. Anyway, let's go McLaurin. Well, Chark. Actually, with McLaurin dealing with an injury, I'll go with DJ Chark. Sorry.
Buck?
Chark.
Chark for me. Darren, Mayfield or Burrow, and what do you think of Gaskin? Bucky, you're up first.
Going with Joe Burrow. And I love Gaskin.
Sam.
Burrow, and I like Gaskin as well.
Mayfield hasn't thrown for over like 225 yards all season. I'm sitting Mayfield's ass, and I'm going with Joe Burrow. And I like your boy Myles Gaskin as like a top 25 PPR running back for the rest of the year.
For sure. I'm going to agree with the crew here. I haven't seen enough from Mayfield yet. Giuseppe, happy Sunday to you as well. Greg Ward, Golden Tate, or Ayuk. Sam, who you got?
Greg Ward.
Tater.
Ward.
Buck.
Give me G Ward.
Yeah, I'll go Ward as well. Also, Fitz or Minshew? I'm going Fitz. What about you, Sam?
Fitz. I like what I saw. He's going to be playing from behind, going to be slinging it. Go Magic.
Fitzy.
Tater.
He should give the Seahawks defense fits today. Fits.
Red Devils all the way. Spurs got to lose.
It's funny, Drift Cat. It's 3-1 now. Spurs. what? And you got a red card, so you're playing a man down. It'll be a damn miracle if you come back, but I love you. Thanks for tuning in.
Philip, Schultz or Swift for my flex? I'm going Swift. What about you, Sam?
Yeah. No, I'm going to go Schultz. I feel like it's more consistent.
Tater?
I don't know if you noticed, but DeAndre Swift didn't have a carry last week. Not one. And he had 2 targets in the passing game. I'm going with Dalton Schultz.
Fair. Buck?
Going with D. Schultzy.
All right, I'm in the minority here. I got Lockett going and then Lamb. Higgins and Landry if Lockett and Adams are out. All right, fair enough. I don't remember.
Go, Bobino.
Yeah, I think you're good then.
Yeah.
I like the last name, Rosas.
Harris, Myles Gaskin, Devontae Parker, or Mark Ingram in a flex PPR. I will go first. I'm going to go Gaskin. What about you, Buck?
Gaskin. I've been on the Miles train. I think I call him Tyler Gaskin a couple times on a podcast, but he's Tyler Miles Gaskin.
Tater.
Miles. Give me Gaskin.
Gaskin.
Mo Lester. Start Terry McLaurin or Marquise Brown.
You've been skipping last names for most of this podcast.
I know.
Yet somehow you decided to go with the one that combines for Mo Lester.
I know.
Oh, my God.
Sam, who are you going with, McLaurin or Marquise?
I'm going with Marquise.
Give me Hollywood Brown.
I'll go Hollywood Brown, too. Thanks for the love there. Nice try. Appreciate you, buddy.
Nice try, 96. Thank you. Appreciate you.
That's my guy.
Strength and honor.
Leroy, is MVS a good start this week? I'm starting him in a couple leagues.
Well, that's because you have 1,000 leagues.
I know. But with no Lazard and a banged up Adams, I don't think it's a terrible start. I've just been burned by MVS several times before, so I am like cautiously optimistic. Any additional thoughts, guys?
No, I mean, I think given, a lot of people are strapped for trying to find people to start. I don't think MVS is a really bad one. I think you're fine starting him.
How bad has this secondary been there in Atlanta? I mean,
so bad.
Awful.
They're going to get picked apart.
You have Adams, whether he's active or not. Yeah, I mean, MVS is a good dart throw this week.
All right. So nice try also has Dak and Allen in Dynasty. Pour me, but pick one, please. Tate and I said Allen earlier. Sam and Bucky said Dak.
But I flipped to Allen. I flipped to Allen.
So we're going Allen.
We're going Joshy Alpiece, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Circle the wagons.
Circle them. Bryn,
Circle
pick
line.
one. T.Y. Gage, Landry, or Marvin Jones. Sam, who you got?
Pick one, T.Y. Gage, Landry, or Marvin Jones. I'm going to go with Gage.
Tater.
Gage.
Buck.
For me, it's between Jones and Gage, and I'm going Gage.
I'll go with Gage as well. Driftcat, wait, you'd still pick Edelman with Hoyer at QB over Gage. I personally would. I believe that Hoyer can get the ball to Edelman. What about you guys? Any additional thoughts there?
I mean, he's the main fixture in the passing game, so I mean, he's still going to have targets. I don't like it. I agree. But I've been told the hate has gone too far on Brandon Hoyer, and he is very competent.
He's competent.
He's competent.
Mr. Miles, A-Rob, Bob Woods, Justin Jefferson, Chark, half-point PPR. Pick one, Tater.
Mr. Miles, give me Allen Robinson. It's hard to say Bob Woods, though, to be honest with you, but I will go with Allen Robinson. I'm encouraged and intrigued to see what Nick Foles does under center with a system that he's very familiar with there in Chicago.
Buck.
Yep. A-Rob.
Yeah, I'm going to go A-Rob too. It's close for me with Woods. What about you, Sam?
I'm going to go Woods. I like the matchup against the Giants way too much to pass that up.
Fair. It's really close for me. Yeah, I would try to find a way to get both of them in there personally. But Naveed, Chark or Mixon in the flex? I'm going Mixon. Sam.
I'm going Chark. I know you guys are going to say requisite touches with Mixon, but I like Chark more.
Don't you put words in my mouth. Requisite touches with Mixon.
Exactly, Derek.
Bucky, is there beer in that mug or coffee? I'm just curious.
I've been drinking nothing but espresso for the last 12 hours.
I've actually never seen you drink coffee. Buck,
Kind of wired.
Are you
That's why
going
you're not
Mixon or
blinking.
Chark, buddy? Buck, Mixon or Chark?
I already said mixed
You
beats.
said
Oh,
Mixon.
I didn't hear you. My bad. Mo Alley Cox or Dalton Schultz? That is a heck of a username right there. This one's tough. Tate, you go
Looks
first.
like an address.
But he's a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. Totally
Mo
matches.
Alley Cox there.
Give me Mo Alley Cox.
Oh, Allie Cox.
Mo Alley Cox. Leroy, we got this one. I don't remember if this is the same one. MVS or Greg Ward? I'm going Greg Ward.
Greg Ward.
Whoa.
All right. Bucky, I know you were Ward on that one too. Mayfield
Yeah,
or
you
Goff
would.
for Richard?
Goff.
Goff.
Goff. It's got to be Goff.
Tate.
I'm not starting Baker Mayfield. Jared Goff.
Nice try. Detroit stack for GPP. Stafford and get Galladay in there. Maybe even a little hawk piece if you want to get spicy, buddy.
Ooh, I like
For
that.
option, little hawk piece, little staffy. Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's a bad DFS, though, with how banged up that secondary is for the Saints to go with
Not at
Marvin
all.
Jones in a DFS stack. I'm
Oh,
fine
yeah.
with that, too.
Caesar, we got you on this one earlier. I know Tate and I were benching Mike Davis. I don't remember what Sam and Bucky said, but I think
They're
we might have been-
benching Eckler.
okay.
Yeah, we've been Steckler.
Got another Twitcher on here. Which two should I play? Carson J. Taylor or Bob Woods for Super Strike 43? I'm actually benching Carson here. He's banged up. I know he's a full go and everything, but one shot to that knee and he's back on the bench. Sam, what do you think?
No, I mean, I get that and I appreciate it. I feel like I don't want to bench Robert Woods, and I love how Jonathan Taylor's been playing. So I'm going to agree with you there. Taylor and Woods for me.
Yeah,
Taylor Woods.
Taylor Woods.
Bills Mafia.
Sounds like a great golfer.
Taylor Woods.
It does. What's up, Victor? Thanks for joining as always, buddy. Love what you guys do. Enjoy your football day. Does anyone enjoy watching The Walking Dead here? I tried. Not my thing.
I did in 2015.
I read the comic book. Wait, we got to get to this one from Charlie Hicks.
All right. Let's see. Pull it up there, Sam, so I don't lose my spot.
Oh wait, he just threw in $5 instead, aka Mr. Nobody 627 on Twitch. # Bucks Life.
Yeah.
Thanks, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie.
AKA
Go Bucks.
Mr.
Thanks,
Nobody.
Charlie.
All right. It's Fragger joining us every week. Thanks for joining in
It's
there
Fragger.
on Twitch.
Huge fragger guy.
Pick two for wide receiver, pick two for running back, and one for flex. Okay. Jonathan Taylor, Mike Davis, Kareem Hunt, James Robinson, Russell Gage, Keenan Allen, DeAndre Hopkins, Amari Cooper.
All right, 2 receivers, 2 running backs, 1 flex. So we're eliminating how many players? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. There's 8 players for 5 spots.
Okay. Let me jump in here real quick. For the running backs, I'm going to start Jonathan Taylor and I'm going to start James Robinson, and then I'm going to start Keenan Allen and DeAndre Hopkins. So I need 1 more for my flex, and I will go Mike Davis over Amari Cooper.
Yeah, I'm with Levy. I'll roll with Levy on that one.
Nope, we're fragging hard with that. Yep.
I'm just trying to show my face with the big comment.
Just do this. Just lean on it. Yeah.
Sam, do you have any major objections there?
No, I like what you picked there.
All right, Brenny, thanks for joining. First timer, I believe, in the comments here. Diggs or Cooper? It's Diggs for me. What about you, Sam?
It's got to be Diggs.
Nothing makes me smile more than seeing George Foreman's smiling face. Let me go with Diggs.
See, I'm going to say Cooper, but that's only because I'm a Bills fan and I'm super jaded at all times.
Charmaine is yelling at us in the chat. I don't know what we did wrong to Charmaine, but
it's a joke. We're a joke. We are.
Oh, no, I think that they were. I was seeing that. I think they were just having an issue with it loading, and then it finally loaded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do I start Chris Carson? It depends what your other options are, Aiden. Hit us back in the comments here. We got a few more. We got 20 more minutes to answer questions. PPR for Adam. Renfro or not so scary Terry? What are you doing, Sam?
Well, isn't it F1 McLaurin? Scary Terry is a different player. I don't like that one. I'm gonna go McLaurin though.
The touchdown scoring Terry McLaurin.
Buck.
McLaurin.
Yeah, I already said why I liked Renfro. I'm going Renfro this week over McLaurin, believe it or not. It's
I get
a crazy
it though.
pick.
I don't think it's that crazy. He's been very
It
successful.
is asinine, but I'm.
Is it asinine? I don't think
it's an asinine proposition, but I'm an asinine man with an ass.
I don't think it's crazy, but I'll go McLaurin as well. Higbee or Jimmy Graham? Nathan, what's up? It's Higbee. Sam?
Higbee.
Tyler Higbee. I just love saying it every week.
Tyler Higbee. Shower Beer wants to know why Bucky has random papers on the wall. Get a binder, bro.
Trapper keeper, man.
Listen, those are my notes, okay? And I'm a man of process, and the way you process things may be different than the way I process things. I like smoking Marlboros with a dip in while perusing my wall art, okay? That's how I learn and grow as a person, okay? I don't want any sort of flack over these walls flapping around like a damn seagull's wings back there, okay?
Oh, man. Miles Sanders or Austin Eckler for Harris in a standard format? I'm going Miles Sanders, Sam. What about you?
Miles Sanders.
Tater.
Rough matchup for Eckler. I'm going with Miles.
Buck.
Miles Sanders.
Ernest, thanks for joining. Jeff Wilson Jr., DJ Chark, or Russell Gage in the flex. Sam, who you got?
I'm going to go, man. Oh, I'm stuck between Chark and Wilson, but I'll probably go Chark.
Tate.
Ernie, my guy. I'm going with DJ Chark.
Buck.
Charky.
I'm actually going Wilson there. Give me the running back. I believe in this. Even though his yards per carry last week was disgusting. Leroy, yes, the Chiefs are playing on Monday. Charmaine still yelling at us in the chat. How did you know I'm from Albuquerque, Bucky?
You're joking. There's no way. Yeah, no, I had no clue, but that's my we have a connection. There it is. I knew you were in Albuquerque. That's why the Buck train is headed west.
Sam, Cup or Cooper? This one's just for you.
I'm going Cooper Cup. Cooper Cup is a ride or die. I'm gonna go with him. Sorry, guys.
We just got some love in the chat. Sam, can you pull those up so I don't lose my spot?
Sure. Wait, where am I? Well, where?
Because once I scroll all the way down, I just totally lose everything.
All right, we got this one from Will Jenkins, best fantasy fam in all the land. Thanks for always being you. Keep kicking ass. Love you guys. Love you, Will. You're awesome. And then we've got Nice Try 1996. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you all. You all make my day.
Thank you.
Besides Bucky, lol, shots on me.
I'm only here to piss the crowd off. You gotta have one cooler in the gang.
Yes.
Bucky is our cooler.
Philip, the crew went Schultz over Swift here if you missed it earlier.
Yeah,
Adam wants to know, out of these 4 wide receivers, which two would you start? Julio, Moore, Galladay, and Parker. Tater, you're up first this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna fade Julio, unfortunately. Look, last time he started when he was not 100% healthy, we saw Julio put up a dud of a performance. I just want to make sure he's healthy before I put him back in my lineup. I'm actually going Devontae Parker against the Seattle Seahawks, and then
No, it's not. Sorry, there's a timer on these, so I just want to make sure that I click on them. Like, did I do it right?
You're good. I don't know how this works either, but you're good, I think.
I just want to throw enough love and make sure that we're good because the timer keeps going on them.
We appreciate the love, support. We're here consistently for y'all. Y'all are here consistently for us. And that's what we really do this for, is all of you out there. And that's, all my normal sarcasm aside. I like how I called sarcasm there.
Chasm.
Emphasis on the chasm that is in my heart. Deep. Very deep chasm. Anyways, thank you all so much. Like, really appreciate all the love.
Yes, thank you. Sam, did you answer before, by the way, real quick, Cup or Cooper?
I did. I said Cooper Cup.
All right, cool. That's confusing. Cup and
it's
Cooper.
really confusing.
Tate, and you went Parker and who here?
I went Parker and Galladay.
All right. Bucky, who you going here out of these four? Which two? I'm with Tate.
More and Galladay.
It's Parker and Galladay for me. Sam, what about you?
Parker and Galladay for me as well. It sucks. I've got Julio in a league, and I feel like I've got to bench him. It sucks.
All right. Here we go. This is a tough one for Ricky Blaze. Ricky Mullins or Baker Mayfield? Tate. I'm starting Baker. I'm
not starting Baker. Give me Mullins.
I'm starting Mullins in a league. Wow. Screw it.
I'm not starting Baker Mayfield. I'm starting Nick Mulpeace.
Wow. just that,
Yeah, baby. 3-on-1.
Yes. Bucky's background looks like the Blue Jays struggling to pick a starting lineup against the Rays. Everyone struggles to pick a starting lineup against Tampa Bay.
You can't defeat what has already defeated you.
That's right. All right. The CB Kid. We got another Twitcher. Greg Ward or Tone Gibson, Tate?
Oh, Antonio Gibson. I mean, it's actually a little bit more interesting because Greg Ward is going to see probably right around 8 to 10 targets this week. But Tone Gibson, requisite touches.
Tone.
Sam? Buck? Sam?
I thought it was going that way.
Yeah, we were. I just screwed it a whole order up. My bad.
I guess I'll go Gibson.
All right, Gibson for me as well. Which two in a full point PPR? Jay Taylor, Bob Woods, Chris Carson. We had a similar question earlier from someone different. I went Jay Taylor and Woods. Sam?
Same for me, just because, one quick swift hit to the knee and Carson could be out.
Tater?
I hate sitting Chris Carson. I want to let everybody know.
We all hate it. We don't feel good. It's just because he got dinged. If he didn't have that, it'd be an easy Jonathan Taylor, Chris Carson one for me.
Yeah, I mean, I forget which defender it was that pulled the alligator death roll on Chris Carson's knee last week.
That was so horrible.
That sucked. But anyway, I'm going Jonathan Taylor and Robert Woods.
I was always taught alligator death roll as a defensive tackle. So
really? Even after the whistle?
Tate knows.
It was after the whistle.
Don't go there.
Tate, you know that I am taught at the line of scrimmage, if I catch that running back, I catch that ankle, you got to turn that shoulder right into it, bud. You know it.
I'm never going to live that down.
Sam, are you going Stafford or Burrow?
Oof, I'm going to go Stafford just because he's going to be slinging it all over the place, but I do love Burrow. If it was against someone else, I might go Burrow, but between those two, I got to go Stafford.
Tater?
Ooh. I actually think they had pretty similar production in weeks. I like both of their matchups. I'm actually going to roll with Matthew Stafford, though.
Buck?
Staff piece.
Staff for me, too. Harris wants to know, Tater, you're up first here. Chris Carson, Carlos Hyde, Zach Moss, or Naheem Hines, pick one.
Oh, I'm in this scenario, I'm going Chris Carson.
Same. Buck?
CC.
Sam?
Chris Carson as well.
Nick Mullins or Justin Herbert for Ricky Blaze? Bucky.
Mullen.
Ooh, I'm going to go Herbert, actually. Sam?
I think I'm going to go Justin Herbert just because I think between the two, Herbert could have more yards.
Tate, you're the deciding factor here, buddy.
Oh, shit.
You're welcome, Caesar.
I'm gonna go with Nick Mullins. I trust Kyle Shanahan to scheme a little bit better than I do for Herbert, who is a rookie going up against Tom Brady and the Bucs.
Fair. Was Cooper for Diggs a good trade from Brenny? I wouldn't have given up Diggs personally, but
For
I think
Diggs,
he gave up
I want to acquire Diggs, then yes, I think it was a
Okay.
good trade.
yes.
Yeah, if you got Diggs, then yes, it was a good trade.
I want the Diggs side.
Yeah.
Tyler, full point PPR, James White or Joshua Kelly for replacement of Henry. I'm going James White. What about you, Sam?
James White, for sure.
Fuck.
James White, hopefully, and given what that man's been through, a horrible situation, I hope he really has a bounce back day, man. I'm cheering for James White hard here.
James White.
Oh, yeah.
Sam, Allen or Lamar?
Wow.
I'm definitely playing Lamar Jackson. If I have him, I'm playing him. I know that Allen's been playing very, very well, but Ravens are playing the Washington football team today, so I'm playing Lamar Jackson.
Tate.
Without Chase Young, I'll definitely give the nod to Lamar Jackson in a bounce back week.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it's real close between him and Allen, to be honest.
I get it.
48-6, Josh Allen.
I don't want to divide the house here, but I am like tempted to go with Josh Allen over Lamar because of game script. I don't know that the Ravens are going to need to have Lamar have a full-blown monster fantasy game, you know what I mean, to win the game, but I'll go Lamar here. I don't want to divide the house. Mike wants to know, I picked up Fitzmagic to replace Mahomes. Should I hold Mahomes in my lineup? I would just go with Mahomes. What do you guys think at this point?
Put Mahomes in.
Put Mahomes in. As of right now, there's multiple people that are saying the game is scheduled. It is happening. Yeah.
Similar question from Matthew. Yes, fire him in there at this point. If Shefty's reporting it, it's happening.
Yeah.
Pump in the Chiefs. Pump them in there.
Pump him in there. Ertz versus SF or Gesicki versus Seattle. Sam, who you got? Full point PPR.
Ertz versus SF. I'm going Gesicki just because I feel like it's going to be a really high scoring game, and he's been such an asset. So I got to go Gesicki. So I get it. Ertz is a good fit too.
San Francisco's banged up. And speaking of banged up, so are the other pass catchers there in Philadelphia. Ertz is going to have a ton of targets today. I just can't sit Ertz. They need a win big time.
Tate, you usually me with whatever you say out of your mouth on these shows, but it Ertz so good for it to be Ertz, and it's synergy between you and I.
Your laughter, Levy, and encouragement.
I'm so happy that he did so many puns in that one. Oh, Bucky coming of age.
That was a tribute to Tate. I will remove
God.
that from my repertoire from here forward.
I'm going Ertz as well. Victor wants to know CEH or Boyd at flex. Sam, who you got?
I mean, with CEH getting the start, the Chiefs are playing. I'm going to go CEH.
CEH.
Hard
Yeah,
to
I mean, the only
I-
scenario where I would see this is if the Chiefs were not in danger of playing, but if literally rap sheet, Shefty are all saying it's happening on Monday night, then feel confident you can put in CEH.
All right, Tater, you're up first on this one for Daniel. Kyler or Matty Ice?
Kyler Murray, just Murray's so dynamic with what he can do on the ground. I can't sit Kyler Murray. I believe that he's like a top 5 play every week.
Buck.
Kyler.
Kyler.
Tom, half point PPR. Bucky, you're up first. 12-man. John Brown or Sammy Watkins, Cobb or Traquan? Two-part question.
Traquan and Brown.
I will go Traquan and Brown as well. Sam?
Same, Traquan and Brown.
Tater.
I'm going Cobb and Brown. Cobb and Brown.
All right, fair enough. I am up first, I believe, in this one. My name, Hawkinson or Hunter Henry? I will go Hawkinson. Sam?
I will also go Hawkinson.
Tater.
Look, when it comes to Hunter Henry, I've been someone that really hasn't been much of a believer, but since Herbert has taken over under center, I've seen some good things from Henry. So give me Hunter Henry.
Fair.
Hawkinson.
All right. It is close for me, for the record. Sam, who you got here for Chuck? Full point PPR flex. Jeff Wilson or Russell Gage?
I guess I'm going to go Russell Gage.
Russell and Gage in my lineup. Yeah, baby. Sorry, Buck.
Yeah, Russ Gage.
It's Wilson for me. Matthew,
No,
yes.
Tate, your words are music to my ears. I mean that.
Well, not to Sam's though, because every time I do some sort of pun, I either see her look down and shake her head, or she rolls her eyes and they go straight up. So
Look, I've learned with Sam that she does the exact same thing with my comments, which I appreciate because she's authentic. Because our comments collectively suck.
Leroy, Tater, you're up first. McLaurin, Hilton, or Mixon for flex?
Oh boy, so we're gonna pick one, huh? McLaurin's hurt, Hilton sucked, and Mixon's banged up too. Great. Leroy. All right, give me Mixon.
Buck.
Mixon.
Sam.
Mixon, but I don't like it.
All right, Buck, you're up first. Josh Allen or Kyler Murray?
Josh Allen.
I'll go Josh Allen as well. This is tough. Why do you do this to yourself? Why do you have them both, Sam?
Because he's Harris YT.
And because he drafted really well.
Yeah. Josh Allen.
I can't sit Josh Allen right now.
Ethan Hawke. Bucky, you're up first. CEH or James Robinson?
I mean, we are amidst greatness with Ethan Hawke.
Are you serious? It's Ethan Hawke.
An E on the end of that. This one's tough. I'm going James Robinson, believe it or not.
I'm going CEH. Sam?
I'm going to go CEH as well.
You're going James Robinson? No, CEH, baby. Let's go.
Robinson might have a better game.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Yes. Ooh, okay, Bruno. Is that a Bruno Mars song? Did I get the artist right there?
I thought it was T. Scott.
Didn't you just say, don't believe me, just watch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sicko mode. That was a sicko mode line.
Can we stop talking about
I think it was a Bruno Mars line.
It's Bruno Mars, dude. That's
Bruno
not
Mars.
sicko mode. All right, Ray, Will Fuller or Allen Robinson? Will Fuller and his rubber band hamstrings. No way. Give me Allen Robinson. Sam?
Robinson, next question.
Robinson, next question.
Everywhere you look, Fuller's on my bench. Allen Robinson.
Tate, need a flex. Hunt or Mixon?
Oh, Kareem Hunt's playing good football right now. Mixon's not. Give me Hunt.
Hunt.
I'll go Hunt.
Mixon, yep.
Ooh, who do I put in at flex? Julio, Gage, Will Fuller, or Miles Sanders?
Sanders.
Sanders.
The WTF Gaskin or what? Yeah, get him in there, man. He looks good.
I
Yellow
feel the same
Jackets,
way.
baby.
Every time I see Gaskin, I'm like, WTF, Gaskin or what?
I know, right? Sam, who you going? Darrell Henderson or Joe Mixon?
Darrell Henderson.
Henderson.
Clock rubber. Wait, what is it? Henderson?
I know your answer already. It's Henderson.
Give me Henderson. Allow me some time. Come on, dude.
We got to roll through these really quick. We're almost there.
I know.
We don't have time for your buildups.
Yeah, Tate, we have about 3 to 8 minutes left.
Rapid fire.
It's okay. Go ahead.
I'm going Henderson.
Henderson. Tate, you're answering Henderson?
Henderson, yes.
Appreciate you guys as always. Hope you had a great day. Good luck in all your leagues. Adam, you're the best. And gal, he says, Fitzgerald or Watson for Twist a Million. Sam.
I'm going to go Watson.
Tate.
Fitzgerald or Watson?
Are we talking like I would like for Twist a Million if he's still with us.
Watson for the
Clarify if
Bucs?
it's Justin Watson of the Buccaneers versus Larry Fitzgerald, or if it's Deshaun Watson, because I
read that as Deshaun Watson.
No,
It's Fitzmagic.
it's not. Fitzpatrick is Fitzmagic. This is
Well,
Larry
How do
Fitzgerald.
you confuse Fitzgerald and Fitzpatrick?
Twist a Million's been twisting millions this morning. I'll tell you that.
That's what I'm saying.
I
You
think it's Justin Watson and Fitzgerald that he's trying to decide between.
Yes, I
and
agree.
I'm going to go ahead and say Larry Fitz.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say Fitz.
I'll go
Fitzgerald
Fitz,
then, too.
too.
Same.
If you meant the quarterbacks, we'll go Watson. Who knows?
Yeah.
Ilias,
Yeah.
Jacobs, Allaire, Tyler Lockett, James Robinson.
Assuming this is like a flex spot, but that's a crazy flex spot. For me this week, it's out of that group, it's really tough. I'm going to actually say Tyler Lockett.
Wow.
I'm
going Jacobs.
I want to say his name, Ilias Giftopoulos. I think that's the correct pronunciation. I can't even say correctly. Give me. Is it just pick one of this group? Because some great options. I'm going Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs for me, too.
All right. Same. Tom, half point PPR. Watkins or John Brown? I'm going John Brown. Sam?
John Brown.
I ain't trusting the old glass, man. Give me John Brown, baby.
Yeah, can't trust glass. It'll break.
Tater. David Cantu wants to know Gurley or Jeff Wilson.
Gurley, don't get cute.
Gurley.
Early.
Jeff Wilson, Gus Edwards, or DeAndre Swift. It's Wilson for me in this one.
Wilson for sure of those three.
Colby, Gesicki, Higgins, Scotty Miller, or James White. Hey, you got to shit or get off the pot.
I didn't even get a chance. I was letting everybody else talk.
It was 3 out of 4. You were passed.
Hey, you go first. PPR, Gesicki, Higgins, Scotty
This
Miller.
is cock of shit, is what it is. Anyway, all right. Let's see. Give me Gesicki.
Buck.
Gesicki.
Gesicki.
Tough with James White, though.
Gesicki, yeah, I like James White too.
I need an RB2 and a flex. My RBs are David Montgomery, Gaskins, Henderson, Chris Carson, and Mark Ingram. Oh, so basically just needs 2 of these. I wouldn't start CD over. I'm going to go Gaskin and Henderson.
Yeah, I personally am going with Gaskin and Henderson. I mean, Gaskin's involved in the passing game. The Colts have a pretty good defense. That could be a low-scoring game between the Bears and the Colts. Give me Gaskin and Henderson.
Gaskin, Henderson.
Yeah,
Sam?
same.
All right. Fitzmagic or Stafford? I'll go Stafford. Sam.
Stafford.
Moore, Parker, or Boyd?
I'm having to talk quickly and interrupt people because I don't want to get skipped. Give me Boyd.
Boyd.
Parker's tough, though.
Point per completion, Josh Allen or Joe Burrow? It's Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Ooh, that's a little bit tastier than I thought, but it's Josh Allen.
Nick Stevenson, Hollywood or Gaskin? It's Gaskin. Sam.
Gaskin.
I think it's easy. Miles Gaskin.
Buck.
Yeah, Gaskin.
Sit 1, Chubb, Davis, Kenyon Drake, or Singletary? Bucky.
Singletary.
Tater.
Kenyon Drake.
I'll sit Singletary. Sam.
I'm going to sit Singletary as well.
Oh, sit 1. Yeah,
sit 1.
Shit. Singletary.
Toy, what's up, buddy? Ayuk, Russ Gage, or Lat Murray in a standard flex? I know what league that is.
Gage.
Sam, you're going to start Gage? Yeah, I'm going to go Gage with that banged up core. What about you, Tate?
Gage. Yeah.
Sam?
Gage, the old boy, Chris Toy. Shout out, baby.
Jordan, sit 1. Ward, MVS, Edelman, full point PPR. Tate, who you sitting?
I'm going to sit MVS.
I'm going to sit MVS as well.
Get rid of the most valuable SPAC. Let's go.
There you go. MVS or McLaurin. Thanks for joining. Nice try, by the way.
McLaurin, my guy, Adam.
McLaurin.
Oh.
Tate.
Terry McLaurin. Yep.
McLaurin.
2 receivers, Julio, Hollywood, Brown, Cole Beasley. I got to go Hollywood. And
that's
Julio.
a tricky one, but yeah, I'm going Julio and Hollywood.
Julio and Hollywood.
Cole is interesting, though, right, Buck?
Very interesting.
All right, Tim Westby. Running behind today. What do we know about the
Tim?
Yeah, they're playing, dude. We got Twitch again. Will Fuller, OBJ, Tyler Boyd, pick 2. Currently Fuller on the bench. I would actually bench. Yeah, I'll keep Fuller on the bench.
Nah,
what do you guys think?
OBJ's on the bench. Boyd, Fuller, roll him out.
I'm throwing OBJ in the bathroom. Like, get him out of here. Get him out of my damn lineup.
Sam?
Yeah, same. Got a bench. OBJ.
Right,
I mean, it doesn't look good,
OBJ,
but
so, yeah. Carson or Gaskin in PPR? I'm going Gaskin in PPR.
He's the safer play this week. Give me Gaskin.
Gaskin.
When you guys all pick the same player, you sound like Ricky Bobby and his family playing for that money at dinner.
That's awesome.
Love that money.
Tim, we're almost done here, guys. Rock out. Gage or pick up Scotty Miller and Andy Isabella. Flex full point PPR. Go with Gage.
Go with Gage.
Meet Samar. What's up? Tate, you going Gage?
Yeah, Gage. I mean, just stop skipping me, please.
Go faster. Two flex spot. Malcolm Brown, Ingram, Trey Smith, Debo. Tate, you go first.
Thanks. I'll actually go Debo and Ingram. I think Ingram has a bounce back week.
Buck.
Trey Smith and Ingram.
Sam.
Yeah, Trey Smith and Ingram.
Shout out to Misamar, who probably wishes this was 2018 when it was just us chat with Misamar. I love that guy.
I'm gonna go Trey and Ingram too. I want Debo to have a good game though. I'm kind of with you on that, Tate. Watson or Mahomes, Sam?
Oh, jeez. It's Mahomes. I'm not playing Mahomes, but
Yeah.
Watson is going to get better. But
Mahomes.
maybe you trade away one of those guys.
It's definitely my homeboy.
All right. Bucky, Woods or JTT? Full point PPR.
Woods.
Jonathan Taylor.
Sam?
Bob Woods.
Taylor for me. We're split on that one. Couple more here, guys. Rock out. Boyd or McLaurin? It's Boyd for me. Sam, what about you?
McLaurin.
Tate.
McLaurin's banged up. I'm going to give the nod to Boyd.
Boyd.
Lamar or Allen?
Lamar, we answered this earlier.
Yeah, it was a different person, but we went Lamar.
Close. I'm going Lamar, though.
Yeah.
Ayuk or
On the house.
Scotty Miller and standard for old boy?
Scooter.
Oh, damn it. I really want to go Ayuk. I'm going Ayuk. Yeah, to hell with it.
Yeah, Ayuk for me.
Scotty Miller for me. Sorry, we're split, buddy. Ravens or Rams defense? Ravens against Washington.
Rams against the Giants for sure.
Nah, I'm going Ravens against a bounce back week where they got embarrassed. So against Washington football team, give me the Ravens.
It's Fragger. Go with Russ Wilson over Deshaun.
You can't sit Russell Wilson right now.
No,
No
you cannot sit him. Russell Wilson.
Sorry, no DK. Didn't have time. Too many questions. Tim Westby. One flex and one wide receiver. Carson, Montgomery, Fuller, and Parker. Who you got? Tate.
Give me Montgomery. And Carson just makes me nervous. Give me Parker against the bad Seattle secondary.
I'm gonna agree. Sam.
Yep, Montgomery and Parker as well.
Yep. Monty Parker. The full Monty Parker.
Pick 2. Gibson, Gaskin, and Ward. I'm going Gibson and Gaskin. Sam.
Gibson and Gaskin.
That has a really good ring to it. Gibson and Gaskin.
Tater. You going Gibson, Gaskin?
Gibson and Gaskin.
Buck.
Mm-hmm.
Who we starting in tight end here? Dalton Schultz. Mo Alley Cox versus Bears.
Ray Gamer, I'll take you on in Madden if you have Xbox. Dtater 4 is the tag. Give me Tanyan, believe it or not.
Buck.
Bob Tanyan. I got to roll.
All right.
Bye, Bucky. I'll hold on. I'll figure this out. Give me a sec. Oh no.
This looks great.
Dak or Lamar?
There we go. I think I gotta go Dak.
I'm going Lamar. Tate.
Lamar has a bounce back week.
Yeah, Lamar's got to bounce back. I mean, when he gets a chip on his shoulder, he's going to play out crazy.
Is James Robinson not a good fit? I mean, we like James Robinson. It's just
We like him.
a lot of different options out there.
Yeah.
Some of these questions. You guys are loaded. Brody, CEH, Jonathan Taylor, David Johnson, Kenyon Drake, PPR. Pick 1.
Damn.
Or sit 1. No, I think that says Sir
It says
1.
Sir 1. Okay, well, I guess of those, which ones do you guys not like?
I'll rank them for you, Brody.
There you go.
Give me CEH, then Jonathan Taylor, then David Johnson, and then Kenyon Drake is actually my last option.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that as far as ranking them goes.
Yeah. All right, a couple more here. I got to go do my lineups too. Russell Wilson or Russell Gage or Josh Kelly. It's Gage for me because I don't want Josh Kelly against the Bucs. What do you guys think?
Same.
Yeah, Gage for me.
Agreed.
PPR pick 2, Gibson, Gaskin, and Ward. We went Gibson and Gaskin. Full point PPR, Galladay or Chubb for flex. Nathan, I'm going Chubb. Tater?
It's hard to sit Nick Chubb right now. I would go with you got to roll with the hot hand, even though Galladay is so enticing in a PPR format. Give me Chubb.
Chubb.
Keelan Cole or John Brown? Sam, I will go John Brown. Sam, who you got?
John Brown.
Tate.
Yeah, definitely John Brown, not Keelan Cole.
Will Fuller or Gallup? Tate.
Give me Will Fuller. I know it's tough to trust him, but I mean, if he's healthy and heading into this week, they need a win. So give me Will Fuller.
Sam?
Yeah, I'll go Will Fuller too.
Same. I agree. Thank you, Victor. Appreciate you as always, buddy. Start Lamar or Allen? Oh, we've had this question
A couple times and we all went Lamar.
Yeah.
It's Lamar. It's as tough as it is, man. I feel like Lamar has a bounce back game this week.
Mixon or Monty? Tate.
Montgomery. I'm actually interested to see how Montgomery plays without Tariq Cohen. Give me Monty.
Same. Gotta go Montgomery.
Yeah, I'm going Monty as well. Actually, we missed one here. AJ Green or McLaurin?
McLaurin.
I'm going McLaurin.
AJ Green's healthy. Give me AJ Green.
Keenan Allen or Devontae Parker in standard?
Ooh, that's tricky. I just feel like the Dolphins are going to be playing from behind in this game. Give me Devontae Parker.
Devontae Parker.
It's hard to sit Keenan Allen though.
It is. It's really hard to sit him, but like you said, it's a great matchup. They're gonna be behind. They're gonna be throwing it a lot.
All right, I'm gonna go Keenan Allen. It's tough for me though, really tough. Anthony Miller or a good start with Foles at QB? Yeah, I mean, it depends what the other options are.
Yep, he's a good start.
Hawkinson or Gaskin at the flex? I'm going Gaskin.
100% Gaskin for me. Just requisite touches. As much as I like Hawk, he's a tight end. He's probably not going to get as many looks as Gaskin will in this game.
Sam?
Yeah, it's gonna be same for me.
All right, last two questions here. Brenny, Gallup or Hollywood? For me, it's Hollywood. What about you, Sam?
Hollywood.
Hollywood Brown. Come on, Hollywood. Make me look good, please.
Tony Scotty, what's up, dude? Justin Jefferson or MVS?
Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, you got to go Jefferson.
Moving on up, and I know people are getting those last second questions in. Get them in because we're about to sign off here. We got to set our own lineups and stuff like that. Thank you for joining, though. This has been awesome today.
Victor, I will go Mo Alley Cox over Greg Olsen. What about you guys?
Yep, I agree.
They've talked about how they want to keep him involved in the offense because of his production over the last 2 weeks. Give me Mo Alley Cox.
Quinn, MVS, Cooks, Ward, or Traquan? Tate, what do you got?
Ooh, Greg Ward is somebody that I'm hitting that like button on a lot this week. I just feel like with the just slew of injuries they've had at wide receiver, Greg Ward's going to have a volume by default. So give me Greg Ward.
I'll go Greg Ward.
Ward as well.
Should you trade CMC for Henry? I don't know if I'm trading for any Titan right now, personally.
No, for sure.
Give me Henry. CMC's dealing with a high ankle sprain. Yes, I would do it.
Yeah, but I mean, given the COVID question marks.
Bucky is back in his bunker. AJ Green or Jarvis Landry at flex? I'm going Jarvis Landry.
AJ Green. More upside with AJ Green.
Sam?
There is more upside with AJ Green, but I feel like a tiny bit safer with Landry.
All right, fair. Mike Smith, Mo Alley Cox or Hooper? You got to go Mo Alley. Hooper stinks.
I'm assuming we're straight Cox across the board here. Give me Mo Alley Cox.
Are we?
Sorry, Sam. Sorry, I was just kidding.
Listen, 4 minutes. I got to sign off. I have to do my lineup.
Yeah, we got to do our lineups.
Burrow versus Jax D or Ryan versus Pac D?
Ryan's tossing the ball all over the yard. Give me Matt Ryan.
Yes.
Yeah, Matt Ryan.
Logan, there is no answer to that question. You've asked a few times. James Robinson or McKinnon in the flex? Ooh, this is tough for Charlie. Who you going with, Tate?
Give me James Robinson. There's just no one else to compete with, and he has no injury heading into this week. Give me Robinson.
Robinson. I just saw this. I do not have an OnlyFans account, though I appreciate the ask.
Sam, he's asked 3 times. So
what?
Yeah.
No, I don't have
you
that.
made it when you're getting asked about OnlyFans, right? Do I take this trade where I get Josh Allen and Keenan Allen for Dak Prescott and AJ Brown?
For Dak Prescott and AJ Brown? No, man. I'm just gonna chill with Josh Allen and Keenan Allen.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
Gurley or Singletary?
I'm torn. I had to read it that way. I'm torn.
I'm torn too, buddy. I'm torn too. Give me, even though the efficiency hasn't quite been what I want, give me Todd Gurley.
Gurley. All right, last 2 questions. Victor, yes, I love you, dude. All right, last question. We're ending with this. Cocaine and waffles. We've been waiting for you all morning. Must have been a rough night for you, buddy. Greg Ward, McLaurin, or Hollywood? Pick one in a PPR. Tate.
I'm sorry. Victor Jace has to get a shout out for that comment. Yawenka. Cocaine and waffles finally makes his tea time. I'm scared about McLaurin's injury. Give me Greg Ward. I feel like he's going to see a ton of volume today.
I feel like that's getting a little bit cute. I'm going to go McLaurin. I feel like it's a little bit safer. Ooh.
I'm gonna go with Ward. It sounds crazy. I'm gonna side Sam. I'm close to siding with you on this, but I gotta go Tate. Daryl, you should try to trade AJ Brown, but you're not gonna get anything for him. So good luck. I don't think you are anyway. Brenny, we're live every Sunday morning. Sam and Tate are live on Wednesday nights. We're live all the time. Just subscribe. We're everywhere, man.
Click that little bell so you don't miss any of the notifications when we do drop a new live video. And I think that'll do it for this episode. What a week 4 live show it was. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. It's been an absolutely fantastic time, and we'll see you again next Sunday for the live show. But if you have not yet done so, please make sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We really appreciate any and all the support that we've gotten for this season and moving on and beyond. So until next time, everybody, good luck today and later, says the Tater.
Bye, guys. Good luck.